work with them and do what they want. But it didn't work out. Like, I didn't see the quality what I need. I don't like people to not have self-control. I have seen African TV running alter skater going to dine with enemies, like saying things that I don't expect him to be saying. Okay, it's not. He doesn't have what can attract me to work with as a group. As a group, okay, he doesn't have it. It's far, far, far. He doesn't have leadership skill. Okay, he doesn't listen. So, and when I look at every one of them, who again, the other person is Supreme. Supreme lacks a lot of social skills. She doesn't have it, and also she doesn't know how to like organize herself, make planning with people. She always about herself, and that's one thing that affected her so much a lot that even till now things didn't work out for her. And now I expected them to look at what Yomi is doing so well and learn from Yomi. And they were not looking at Yomi, they were not learning from Yomi. Yomi does so many things so well and so nicely that they should learn from him, work with him, and understand how things are. But they don't know up to what people know, but they want to overtake the person. You understand? Just like a car in front of you is faster than you, but you are trying to overtake that car. It's not possible now. The car is in front of you, is faster than you, and the car, you can see so much different. But you now, you are trying so hard to overtake it. I mean, it's going to end in vain now. It's just one-sided, you know. So, yeah. So when I put all of these things together, I put many things together before you see me. Like, before I say, okay, now at this point, I want to, like, make it toe-to-toe for this particular thing. Because I know once I come, just like Aduka and one, she's too, I didn't want to, if you see me, I avoided Aduka for a very, very long time. When all this Apapa was dragging me. You see, even Apapa right now, Apapa block Aduka, block Thunderfire, block African TV, all of them. In fact, Apapa even post where I was dragging Aduka and say, well done. Like that made his day. Okay? Exactly. So now, why am I dragging them? Why do I think it should continue? One, it should continue because I have integrity more than them in the long run. So since they have a mind that okay, they want to spoil me. They want to spoil me by every means possible which they can, right? If I see that they are not stopping, there's what they call consistency. Consistency always yield, always bring result in the long run. Okay? So since they are being consistent, I watched them for a very long time. I avoided them thinking, okay, let them just have their phone vent. Maybe after the vent, it's gonna go. Okay? But they are no longer venting. But they make it a routine that and it's fair. If this person doesn't die or get destroyed, they are bittered and pained by my presence, right? And that leads them into any kind of lies, every kind of formulations, every single day, and they are not stopping. And I look at it and say, come, these people, they don't have madness more than me, right? I only see bitterness, frustration in them. I also have it too, right? So since they want to be bittered, right, why can't I show them more bitterness? Because I believe I can be, all those things Aduka is saying that she's shameless. Aduka, I can be more shameless than your generation if I want to be. I will take off all my respect and make sure that I bite you in the way you will never recover. When you are alone in your house, you'll be thinking in your head, hey, how did I get here? So I can do that shit the whole day. So when I come down to their level and try to do it with them, right? I know they speak on WhatsApp behind the scene and they assure themselves, by the time I'll be done with that guy, I'll destroy him. You know, I have heard them murmuring it, saying it. They have planned it and then they are now executing it. And I feel like, okay, this is now an intentional doing. It's not that they don't know what they're doing. And in law, there's what they call intent. Before a crime can be established as a serious crime, they have to make sure that they have to establish intent, that it was intentionally done. Okay, that the person is responsible, he did it to achieve a particular aim. All right, and then you will not be punished because anything intentional is a very serious crime. So When I looked at them, I saw that, they were going so intentional and for no reasons. For no reasons, they were making up lies. They were ready to quickly group up with different persons just for one purpose. Okay, like they were opening doors for anybody who hates this guy, just come. Okay, anybody who hates him, just come. Right? And I see like a growing concern, of that, and especially on my position on Yomi Fabi. Jabo, you made something. You said since 6 months or some time ago, you start realizing that like Paparino is changing. Paparino is not changing. Paparino is just I want justice for Mubad, and I am just careful that I don't continue to work with people who don't want justice, right? And who only want to enrich their pockets and who are desperate and frustrated. When African TV get frustrated, we see how African TV became. When Supreme Iron Lady get frustrated, we see how she was running up and down that skater, jumping like frog, and going around trying. In fact, with Supreme, at one point, right, I now ask myself, I say, does this woman actually want justice, or she just want to have power for herself and control everybody and just yeah. I mean, I just see control there. I just see like this is just childish. It's not I'm a real man. I'm a made-up man, and I'm not gonna like fall for all these little childish tricks or whatever. So I saw those things very childish and useless and nonsense. All right. So I like to, when I see people pretending, I like to push them to the wall to bring out the hell which they have in them, because I know that after they have bring it out, they will now be soft like sponge. If you don't let them bring it out, they will keep thinking, I go. At some point in time, you see, I blocked Aristocrat. I blocked him because I was fully aware of some things he was doing, which was not right properly. When you see him speaking on platform, he speaks English, he speaks so nice. But if I bring Aristocrat and I table you Aristocrat stuff here, and you see the other side of the Aristocrat, you will never believe it. Okay? And his own days is coming. And when all you guys see me going there, you say, Paparino, you will not know what is happening. A lot is happening behind the scene that you guys don't even know. Okay? And that's why they see me like a threat. They see me like, oh boy, oh my basheje. That's why most of them, they have WhatsApp group. They are all, those things that you see come out, it is after they have planned kinikashi, then they will now bring it out. And when it comes out, say, so this is all you guys have got to bring out. Then you will not see me sit down there, you don't go nowhere. We day here together, that's when you see me stand my ground there. That I won't let you guys slide away. You decrease me. Where you want from come, where you want to pass. So that's where you see, because I understand it is deeper than ordinary analysis. Like some of you here, you just come, you vent, you go. Okay, sometimes you don't even like something about me or about anybody. You vent, you say your things, you go. Okay, you do not go and regroup, deliberate on it, and then come fully out that you want to come and attack. It's just childish. It's leading nowhere. You understand? So I see all of those. Look at Mercy Idris. You know how long I've been avoiding her. Yeah? She causes me. Right? I let it slide. Really as anything, right? But more I want to instigate. I checked like Aduka, she's just good at it. Aduka cannot stand. Aduka cannot even face anybody one-on-one. Now she can never. I've brought out my platform several times. What she does, she's somebody who instigates. She will go and find a video of African TV where somebody was causing African TV, then play it, and that will trigger the small boy. The small boy will not be shaking, and then they will now come to her platform. She will not have views because she needs them to have views. Aduke alone cannot. If Aduke alone sit down on the platform, is boring. What does Aduke have in her mouth to say? You understand? So she has seen that she doesn't have anything to say, nothing to do. So she now saying that these people are stupid. She sees herself more intelligent than them, that she can easily trigger them. And when she does it, she will be sending requests to them and be playing it. Just like she wants them to come and respond to it, and then they will now come. Then when they now come up, then she will now, it's just like when you see me doing Wuto those days with all those who meet him like him. She's trying to be a kind of that. No, she lived for some time on my platform, so she knows what is going on here. She knows what I do. So she's trying to be of that kind, but doing it to the wrong person. Doing it with somebody who has the intelligence to understand the crinkle crankles of whatever that entails. When people instigate, okay, focus on them. Forget about who they are. I would have left African TV and others out of these things and focus on Aduka. Aduka is the one that I wanted to pound very well. To pound her like to continue. In fact, if possible, to pay and have her to. I mean, there are some people in the country where she lives right now that reach out to me. All right. As this was going on, I'm on my own. I always stay on my own, and people will be reaching out to me or whatever they are, whatever. Because some people love me. It is even few days when I see some messages and some people ready to say, okay, we're gonna do that, right? I'll say, hey, I never ever know that. I never ever know that people that are some silent watchers who know them very very well, and that's where I picked up that okay, so these people are even this useless. Like Aduka now puts it everywhere. I'm serious about this, not a joke. Okay, and Aduka knows. And see the same Aduka laughing at Sakuma, laughing at Chama, laughing at Isabella. So tossing your Aduka come out from your machine. Aduka is one of the people that is using to be laughing at people. If it is left to someone like me, you will never see me encourage something like that. I will never. For them, it's a fun. Two adults have, their privacy, and you guys are now deliberating on that. You are now limiting them. You are blackmailing them. You will not be using that one to shut them up. They will never listen. That's the reason why I said Sakuma and Chama should not come to my platform at the time. Because I know that as long as they are coming here, if this platform want to move forward, people will be using them to draw this platform backward. To say, platform and it will chase a lot of people away. Okay, so I understand. Look at this board they call the pivot music. Okay, you saw what happened, right? When this camera down stuff happened on this platform, you see how that affected them so badly. So I know how those things are. I try to tell this old man, I say, God, man, you guys should stay back a little bit and then let this whole stuff go down respectfully. And then, you can find your way, but they keep pushing it. They want to use a bojo. I say, I don't live like that, sorry. Okay, you don't know the implication. I know implications of things. You can't cajole everybody. Yeah. So then, they left, all of them left, both Isabella Bogun. Okay, at the time when my mind has even cooled down, Isabella couldn't come to my platform now. She understand. When my mind even came down, right, like, I could have even allowed every one of them. Chairman, Totungwa, today I didn't block any of them. Both Chairman, both Sakuma, whatever, maybe block any one of them, right? But in fact, I want going to block him. I will lay to block him. Thank you. Thank you for pushing them away from me, making them to be blocking me. That's a happiness. In fact, any platform, Timbari, any of them, like today, right now, I was in a platform, and then before my account was there. Okay, I didn't know why they didn't drop me. When I came back, they want to have one, like someone like African TV. Like neutral platform. I don't live like that. Okay, bittered. African TV, not one thing. You can't solve African TV problem. So the only way in control more African TV to let's set to anything either could less shele mudani dada abama. Okay, in your African TV man for work only African TV. It's just a pretender to love the truth. Only the African TV understand? So in your bench, for one la money, in your bench. One came out of why you banner for me? Why body the corner? If you see what your mate did to him at the time, right? Your me handled him in the way that African TV was so. In fact, today I'm sick. Olori Brooklyn, Owoba. You understand me? Then later on, I will learn to a long time like I said to one. I want to look budget again. So when I look at so many of them, I will tell myself, Kidney Paparino, after all, G4M is coming and it's ending. But before February or so, next year, you from where you're cutting my parent, I'm not that kind of person. I'm somebody that, right, I would prefer not to have any fight with somebody. I know if I want to fight, I don't like resolving when I fight. I don't like it. That's why I don't fight anyhow. Before I begin to make open mouth and insult somebody's family generation, I have made up I have come to that conclusion that anybody could by the lie game is still lie, because I will give you grace, I will give you time, I will give you opportunity, I will make sure that I don't hurt you. I will make sure you understand what you are putting yourself into. And I will still consider whether you can still change. But when I see that it has grown up to full hate, you want to show that you hate me, Abi. Me, I'm respecting myself, I'm composing myself. You want to somebody is right to in your conwa, won't try best and I eat it here. Won't try like to grow up. You want what will look when he what batted, what chef, and you're the shell. Okay, and you keep insisting every day. And your brain, you know, my routine because probably you want to bring me down. And we're going to very last lole. But one thing for sure, Nipe, bashing, be motion lole. It will let you June code GD. Like yeah, my spirit go hunt you down. It decrease me. How I want to be. Show me how they struggle, they try my best to deal with to climb, but they say you want to bring me down. No, Allah, bring me down, I go deal with you. Come down. When I come down, finish. But you won't go up in the crease where you won't pass go up. Come down back. I go bring you back down. Come back to where my position. They'll go up by your papa. When you see me getting root to their generation, to their children, and I will say this to you, most of you are parents, fathers, please forgive me for those things. It's not right, all right? But these particular persons that they are just full of hate. The only way you can balance them, okay, is just to give them more hate. Hate them so much. Like show to them that you hate them. When you pamper them, they are someone like African TV is ingrate. Obama do your African TV needs are just having to mori. She understand. So in your benye, any two about Timori Teban show you from and waste time on you. And two about more any two about more peace. Teban tell her to a peaceful you are wasting your time. She understand. Any amari be or then. So in contomba mo sheye, ba mo she dada. Now, if it's a attack from many people, why most of my attacks are coming these days, it's not because of people you are made change, be analysis may change. No. Most of it is coming, and it has always been like that, right? When I supported Supreme, go by now, your daddy, the bono, platform is Cele, I support Supreme because really offending, right? What caused the problem was because Supreme, and they all moved, they move away, and me, I was praising Supreme all those times. Bankole and Smith, they were against Bankole and Smith, because of Supreme. I just believe that hey, you guys cannot do this for these women, Supreme and Susie. Like, I mean, those women, they really. Supreme really Supreme. I know Supreme would disappoint a lot of you guys, and you guys know that Supreme really disappointed. She really messed up. In fact, Supreme became very useless. She became very useless. Let me use that word. Very useless. Supreme, that IT guy, almost finished. There is nothing, guys. So there's nothing to bobo you. So from my, and I look at all those people. Can you the year my mother wa? You be up with more the draw tight guy, more the stop where. Oh, but if Susie, I love what papa. Mama boss, show my won't go to my I do go to my and you compare her this way. I won't let them pay her this way. Okay? More the draw from my not knowing that not need plan. That is supreme. Just for me to say that àwọn barrister Michael wọ́n dé láìdé the same Suzy tó ń bà ẹ́ jẹ́ tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ fún ẹ ó dé Suzy gbé plan wá plan tó tiẹ̀ jinlẹ̀ tó yẹ pé tó yẹ kó investigate tó yẹ kó analyse dáadáa from nowhere ó wá gbéra ó wá jẹ́ pé ìwọ ló láyà torí pé mo ti ń fún ẹ lọ́wọ́ tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform ó wá láyà ìwọ náà ó wá fẹ́ máa control mi ó wá òbí kí ni wọ́n máa yí jẹ láàárọ̀ ìṣá ó dẹ̀ as in ó dẹ̀ wò mí ṣùṣùṣù that is supreme ó dẹ̀ wò pé tó bá jẹ́ gbogbo àti mo máa ń sọ́rí yẹn as in ọ̀rọ̀ kò tẹ́ àtẹ ní kọjá sẹ́kàn kí ló fẹ́ fa òṣì mo dẹ̀ tọ́lọ́rẹ̀ tẹ́ mo dẹ̀ mo kàn ń rò pé no let me just be it like yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ and supreme mo dẹ̀ wá ńlá ló dẹ̀ wá sọ pé wọ́n sọ fún òun mo dẹ̀ wò pé what is this nonsense kí ni gbogbo òṣì yìí I just bear it I say this woman she doesn't go them more renew. She now dropped, she now said I am rude. No, I'm rude. In fact, ó tún wá láyà Ọlọ́run block me. Ìwọ tí mo defend, tí mo mọ yọ ọ̀tá tí mo kó torí ẹ̀. And this is the Supreme Court without me. Gbogbo àwọn Supreme and Sozi ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti máa lé wọn dànù ni. Èmi ni mo encourage wọn, wá ẹ máa lọ sí live. Mo tún sọ àwọn èèyàn, ẹ máa lọ síbẹ̀ lọ máa support wọn. Èmi mo tún kó followers fún wọn. Nísìn àwọn afẹ́ máa gẹ̀kẹ́ the same thing tẹ́ni mo lóògùn sọ́npa Supreme nìyẹn ó ní Supreme ó ní àfibíṣọ́ lóore ni ó ní kì í ṣe yẹn kan tó mọ́re understand so mo wá gbogbo wọn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo wá rí trait yẹn some characters in African TV máa ń lára Supreme ìmí lára Supreme máa ń lára Suzy mo wá wò pé so bí àwọn people ṣe ń live life lélẹ́yìí àbájọ tó ń ṣe rí bọ́n ṣe rí mo wá sọ pé má jìnnà díẹ̀ sí wọn má má ṣe nǹkan tẹ̀mí ṣé èmi náà mo ti wáyé èmi mọ̀ wọn wáyé báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo fún gbogbo wọn ní opportunity mo fún wọn láàyè torí èmi mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ń kóyàn mọ́ra èmi mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ń bíyàn ṣe ń ní ìtìjú èmi mọ̀ tí mo bá mọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn mi ò ní wà níbi tí mo wà yìí mi ò ní máa jẹ àwọn orí ọ̀fẹ́ mi àwọn opportunity mi tí wọ́n máa ní mi ò ní máa ní tí n bá wùwà bí tiwọn tí n bá ṣe bí Supreme bí African TV Suzy tí n bá ṣe bí àwọn people yìí nǹkan máa bàjẹ́ tán ni tí àwọn bá fẹ́ ẹ wo ìgbà tí Supreme lọ sí Super Vibe àti ní new powerhouse kí ni ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ọ̀ṣun wọn tell me what does it entail mo ti lọ fi 1 million sí Maxwell kí ni Maxwell ṣe ọ̀tí náà gbogbo àwọn tó ń pariwo èlé mélòó ni wọn ló fowó sí àkáǹtì how many of them put money for the account do you understand yeah. So, like, I mean, we're not going to be letting anybody be, making all those stuffs. Yeah. We're going to, take things the way they are. And that is the only way, no other way. It's not by force. We're not born together. We don't have to. In fact, when I came in Jesus Mumbai, in fact, I would say that I, Paparino, practically, I made just Mumbai the community. You understand? Nobody was analyzing, breaking down. No. Most of them don't even know how these things work. I'm the one that most of them are looking to do many things that they do, right? And then from nowhere, I just see them like being envious, and instead of them to learn and take and enjoy from the existing community. We already have people who know each other. Now think about the GoFundMe, right? Just because I don't have big views sometimes does not mean I don't have impact. I keep telling people that most of those followers you see in Baba Bad live stream, in Oloriabi go round, right? So those guys, they've been here with me from the beginning. They know me, they hear me very well. They check the reasons I give. It is the reasons I give that they follow, not because Paparino is speaking. When the GoFundMe was brought out, okay, and I looked into the whole stuff, and I say, this is not gonna go further, go nowhere. You see how everything got affected, right? Like until when I say, okay, now let us support it. You see how everything moved. There's integrity on a place. Forget about just one bad. Before J4M, I have my integrity. I didn't prepare to come here. I already have my integrity. And my integrity is what makes me succeed. I mean, shame is one big thing. Mo máa ń rántí nígbà yẹn tí a máa ń pè màmá àgbà Mama Agbawa. Mama ní pé ó máa ń like me for one thing. Okay? And as in ọmọ ojú lèmi. That is what ọmọ ní ọmọ ojú, ọmọ ẹnu wà, ọmọ ẹgbà wà, ọmọ ojú wà. Ọmọ ojú ni ọmọ tó yẹ pé tó bá ti fojú wò báyìí ó ti mọ nǹkan tí ó ń sọ. Ọmọ ẹgbà tí wọ́n bá ti fẹ́ gbà nà kò ní mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yàn dá. Ọmọ ẹnu tí wọ́n bá ti jágbe mọ̀ pé wá stop kò ní mọ̀. So èmi ọmọ ojú lèmi. O ní láti fẹnu bá mi sọ. Máa wò báyìí ó ti máa yé mi kí wọ́n ṣọdẹ kérésì ni. Àwọn afọ yà bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti wẹ́ báyìí mo ti scan yálà yá ẹ̀ mo ti scan ẹ̀ mo ti mọ bó jíbi tó wà mo ti mọ bí tó wà. Máa work out formula fún yálà yá ẹ̀ where from the kò ṣì dá. So now I see a lot of things, and that's why when they look at this platform sometimes I will pay or just a platform. No, Lord, everything is just no one rishi. Just Nyakushi from one that is with everything. And yet nothing works for them. And then they became frustrated. In fact, I'm having be devil. Think by I'm a boy in logo. To a possible one came on logo. Logo moving more boy more. She understand it's not logo. It's life experience. It's life experience and let me say training. Personal discipline, train life experience. These are the things that I employ, and these are the things they are not trained. They are not trained that way. Okay, for them, if it's even some of them that have this little opportunity that I have, if I tell you what some of them have done, sometimes I can flirt, I can mention, I can sound, I feel you come here and pay what a money that money that. Tomorrow we want shit and shit. Timothy expect people I can buy my woman. So there are some certain things we refer to judge to injustice issue. Okay, military mentally for injustice. We refer to personal character. No. We don't know. Let's justice from about. Let us focus on it. Forget about personal character. Everybody has freedom. Okay. Yeah, but there are so many foolish things going on. What distract us from about? If I was so lousy like them, I was Sakuma and sin. Sakuma so pay won't send me shaking, but no could flash here there. Only let the color platform no. Timon some be one more way in law. On Weboya me. Timba to the waking flashing while I'm a benny, while I'm Lalo my bejade. So that's what Timoko. Because problem. Emma Jailo, Emma Jairo, nobody see you. No worry, but just hope say, Kuma Shedotoba Sheletons, you understand me, you are in combat. Understand me? There are some things it's maturity. Some things where pay my baby, man, pay in only one now. She robot no one. She understand. Cele you come on. Otoba Jekwe, I am them. Okay? Otoba Jekwe, I'm them. Want them more many things about me, want my bamije. That's the difference. I want the whatever that comes to their hand, the weapon. The weapon, that's whatever. Maybe only chat. Look at African TV that I chatted. I wrote, I wanted to help him. African TV said, I am attracted to him that is a gay. Everybody change everything. Alright. And now they don't bring no fact to the table. Okay, maybe they bring fact to the table. They insult me based on facts, right? And those facts I didn't came about. At least on my benukuru. Paparino knew Aburukum, I have bad character, fine. Once I saw once, twice, I been Ukrabi. We focus on our top mobile. That's the reason why you are here. But to say, we about my focus on the character, just like Aduka see, Titi and Nipen, only the views, could integrity, could need what, could need kankan. Alright. So, one people kill Wale Shell. The only thing to share from the pain, come on videos, come on between one team by one jai, between one team by your conje, our play to play. Yeah, to buy payment one shele from you nigba. Emma Dalo, Aduke o leja o full Aduke, kò ní dá fún ìran Aduke lórí burúkú Aduke. Aláyé bàjẹ́ lórí oblomo lórí burúkú yẹn. tó bá gbé Aduka sí báyìí máa kọ gbé èèyàn kékeré kan sílẹ̀ bóyá Aduka yá lánàá kó sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá òṣì yẹn kó sọ̀rọ̀ kó fẹ́ pààyà ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wo ló wà lẹ́nu Aduka dáadáa tí wọ́n máa ń jágbe mọ́ gbogbo wọn understand mo mọ òṣì tó ń ṣe ni wọn ò ní nǹkan kan there's nothing tọ́ instigator nìkan kan máa ṣe báyìí even African TV ní olórí burúkú African TV ò lẹ́ẹ̀mí wàhálà olórí burúkú ni scammer ni that's why tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni pé eléyìí introduction anybody tó bá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa dáhùn lóhùn wọn ní kankan wọn ní ìmí mọ́ anybody tó bá ní wọn máa gbé jáde ni tó ń bá bí yàrá pọnrín babalá kọ African TV gbé òrìẹ jáde kò ní dá fún ìran ẹ kò ní dá fún ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ ó máa ṣòfò kó láyé ẹ ni aláyé bàjẹ́. So these people the way they rule she understand it takes somebody who understand who is rough like them to deal with them. And so when you guys see me dealing with them sometimes, okay, if you know it doesn't go well with you, I'll just tell you sometimes just stay away. You don't have to always be in my live stream. And again, so those of you who say Paparino, your analysis have changed. One, I was talking about Yomi then. A lot of them, they see Yomi like a competitor. Okay, they are trying to bring Yomi down. They don't like the fact that Yomi's existence, playing games, is going left and right. They don't like it. They hate it so much. They are jealous. They want to be the one there. She understand. So since they can't bring him down, in fact, they are gathering together to bring him down. And now anybody they see supporting Yomi, they will be attacking that person. So the reason why some of my attack, I have people attacking me today right now, some part of it is because of Yomi. If I was not on Yomi's side, you will saw those attacks would have been reduced. As the reason why I supported him was because one, this man is making the other camp restless. It's making them restless. Alright? And I now see a pattern that people supporting Wumi who are moles, okay, or who are moles among us, they hate Yomi Fabi and they start to disagree with me recently, probably because I'm supporting Yomi Fabi, not because of any other thing much, right? Because indirectly they hate where I stand, but they won't talk about it, because and then moreover, not because they have any issue with me, moreover, that my analysis changed. My analysis did not change. Just from about we're at the end point of G4M. Okay, we are not new in this case. Same way I was analyzing 2 years ago, 1 year ago, you will not expect me to analyze the same way. Okay, I won't be talking about autopsy every time because one, it has been done. It has been done and dusted. It's not something that I have to bring back and be talking about. I can do maybe a little bit of review, but the same energy, same way I analyze. When you're expecting something, you analyze based on what you're expecting. I think we're expecting autopsy result right now. You will see my analysis will change. Okay, because we're expecting, like now we're expecting DNA. Most of my analysis towards DNA. But again, I said that the family should appeal. They should appeal with the agreement that they have so that Wumi and Baba can do a different DNA. But they refuse. They are playing to the gallery. What do you want me to do? Okay, so in some cases, right, I would have by now I would have even shut down my platform in J4M. We are looking at what is going on, seeing the nonsense. But again, I said now let me extend it let me wait until February because there's practically not much to be analyzing. If you tell them to do this, do that. Purpose of analyzing is so that people will bring out a fact, will bring out a direction that all of us will now go. Okay, but when we analyze, go front, come back, we bring out any direction. It's not being taken serious. Sure you get. So So while waiting for the result for the DNA, and I felt like, people like chaos. They like chaos. They just like chaos, right? So I feel like, okay, believe me, if it was a busy day, whereby like before, 1 year ago was busy. Inquest was going on, and then you will be engaged with one thing or the other with J4M. But right now, there's nothing to engage with like that much in J4M. Okay, so and then we have a long time to wait. So during pending this time, what should we be doing? Okay, we could have been telling stories, talking about other stuff, chilling, analyzing. We could have been doing those things, right? That could have been, not even analyzing every day. Sometimes just play music, chill, have fun. We could have been doing that, right? But in place of that, and now some people are trying to quickly, take advantage of the fact that I'm supporting Yomi Fabi and then try to crucify me. That's what I never offended them. It is either you see them dragging me because I'm supporting Yomi Fabi or Supreme. Okay, most of my enemies today, most of them are coming from Supreme, if I'm not mistaken. Most of them they are coming because they think I was supporting Bankole and Smith, Supreme and Susie, all those things. They started hating on me for a very, very long time. And then some recent one right now because of Yomi Fabi and all those things. So I see it is always the support I throw behind people that that brings this fight, this hate to me. And now they bring in Barrister Michael. They want me to throw support behind him because I have integrity. Okay, if you're gonna be disrespecting me, you saying that hey, who am I? What am I? Then go and do it. Now, Barrister Michael, ever since they went, tell me, even the same people that you think I don't have influence over, you'll be surprised. Okay, that even on all those platforms you are going to, it's a different energy. If I come that, hey, this thing is done and this is completed, I'm even putting my own money as a start, and everybody let us contribute. It's a different energy. Okay? It's a different energy with somebody, with some other persons who people don't see having integrity. It's integrity. People watch the way you speak, they watch the way you carry yourself, and they say, look at what Supreme went to do recently, how she was jumping left and right. Tell me who will see all of those things and who will see respect Supreme. Okay? I mean, she will not see that she's wrong in her head, but a lot of people who are reasonable, they cannot tell that this woman, she's not just what they think she is. One, she doesn't have shame, and then secondly, like, imagine someone like that who doesn't care. I think she thinks people doesn't see all those things that she does. She understand, and I try to make sure that Supreme learns something on this platform, social skill, which she didn't have, and it was not a good thing in the beginning. And I believe that I should help her go live, be doing her live stream, because part of hosting, when you are hosting all the time, you will learn from fans, from panels. Some people will tell you, I don't like the way you spoke to me, the way you treat me, I will not come to your platform any longer. So when you are on your platform alone, you will learn to treat people very well so that you can have much of them there. So that's why I advise most of them. When I see that they have command, they are not doing very well, I'll say, don't worry, be going live. When you are going live, oh my year, just like what T.I. something, only mommy, could look for TNO white, to what think more. Yeah, but no can worry, man, but to this stage. But the dagba, don't feel to feel too late. Tia, but not to be very long, big load and me feel nítorí pé òun ló ń ṣàlẹ̀ tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ nǹkan wọ́n ló ń fẹ́nu tó fi ń ṣàlẹ̀ everything. So that's how it is, all right? So me telling them to go live is to help them improve, help them get better manners and everything. But they are so careless. But when there's somebody who is careful, who know how to organize and make things happen, they think they can easily drag him down by ordinary mouth. That's why I say to my no I'm run here. Only that fish down, my buying run here down. Yala yang man time for my share with my yah with the phone sharing. Timon Shisha work on myself and you want you jack from nowhere and you take it early, you can't work on yourself. Tell me what you can come. I want to bring work on myself, I will bring me down. About you if bad then they sharing. That's when I get angry when you see me going out of character and saying that because I know what they are trying to do. When you teach them to catch fish, they don't want to learn how to catch fish. But they want all the fish, they want someone to give them fish for free. I don't live like that, sorry. Do you know how many of them told Lord saying, to Lord discourage gifters me? Ma give Paparino, don't gift him. Most of them, Tumba me show joy anybody. I don't know to my Lord saying, hey, don't gift him, don't do that. All the name of gifters on my son get show up anybody by one inbox. Could that go on? I want me about labos one for no for him. Madam, I'm okay, because for me, I'm more why. If you're not in the lorry platform, I don't know show joy alone. Now I'm show joy, but all Joto back red line. Timama need time by my jet than a 21 not in history. So I don't just jump on people like that. Right, do anything. What if the Totiman so pé Paparino yẹn máa ṣe báyìí fún máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún wọn wọ́n pé ṣé Paparino wá kéré bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ oko yìí tóun náà máa jágbá máa sọ tọkọtọkọ pọ̀tọ̀pọ̀tọ̀ kí ló ṣe léyìí ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni wọ́n ṣépè fún gbogbo ìran ẹni So mama pé kí ló ṣe ọmọdé yìí aráyé bàjẹ́ ọmọ ní HIV jàtìjàtì kí ló ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ náà ok ṣé wàá lé mi sọ wọ́n tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣé èmi tí mo help gbogbo yín tí mo wá wè èmi tí mo connect yín tó kó sí lórí platform yìí ẹ wà connected sí many people and you guys are also fine. It wouldn't be jealous. Do you know what I put into? Do you know sometimes I'm going sometimes I'll be sick, but I'll put everything together. Just to keep the platform, to make everything fine. So but easy. She lost. She be motivated. We cannot lost platform. She lost. Kema no kema data kema do kema she. She lost. In country she lumi she. E de wa fe battle ni eje ke ko ni ragba fun she dan. You understand me? So it's good to come in and make peace. Okay, same way. If anybody is telling them, if anybody is telling me, Paparino, take it easy. It's a good thing. That is the only thing you can do. Take it easy, and that is it. In fact, I will not even expect any of you to be instigating, doing no. Okay, but rest assured that me myself, I am understanding. And when I see them, I don't want it to be like they will bully me and go scot-free, because once you let them talk over you, right, and you silent for them, they will not stop. For long, I silent for them, thinking that they will stop, right, but they are not stopping. And then I said, okay, I want to come and show to the whole world now what you guys are made up of. Okay, so that's what I'm doing to them right now. And when you see, just let us drag ourselves from now. When our papa was dragging me then, and I come out of 11, you sense that Papa, but they don't come down a bit. All right, it's ballet now. So I will lay Arabuku Wama Ballet. Arama Ballet. Just give us 2 months from 9th February. King Shefun Yala Yan Dada. Arama Ballet. On Sofion. When the Kilon people don't pay or Tumba Kilo or Tumba Kilo or Tumba Wopetu, but Tumba Wopetu, to one booming by Timo Drut Dada. Ṣé kò fi mí sílẹ̀ ni ó fi mí sílẹ̀ náà tẹ́ bá rí tó máa ń post àyàn ilé kó post mi tó bá post máa ṣe fún yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ I will give am response you dey craze ni for me I come man no dey fear o man no dey fear as in níbi tí mi ti ń bọ̀ máa ń tiwa síta ó yá lọ́jà àwọn máa ń dúró jà ní ọ̀ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ ni ṣé ìjà ni mi ò jà kékeré mi nàbẹ̀ na life wọn scatter ni so na the thing be that. To ba tough, our bara fast to any extent. Yala don't tell me nonsense. Don't tell me nonsense. So that have behave politely, that have behave like educationally or book. I'm a shame soto. But to ba think the boya or book or no more. But tia ba she money kaje she. Ade ma she ben. Taba de she. Olukalo de wa kona. Mi go mi o fe she mi fe unite pẹ̀lú wọn ni. Ṣé èyí rò pé mi máa búyín lọ́mọ ẹ máa ní bóyá ká parí ìjà yẹn àti tani èmi tí ń búyín mo ti ń tì í dànù nìyẹn mo ti ń tì í aláya mo fẹ́ rí ìran in fact mo ti ń abandon yín sínú ayé ni ẹ ṣe rẹ ni èmi máa gbogbo ìyáláyà ìgbò ìran yẹn máa fi pé bóyá one day I máa settle I never wanted to get there I máa try my best tẹ́ bá wo Mercy Idris nísìn I've never come on her torí mo máa make sure pé kó jẹ́ few individuals tí n bá rí pé yes àwọn ilé olórí burúkú ni wọ́n wá fún àwọn wọ̀nyí ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ilé láyé ẹ̀ wá fún wọn kó tì wọ́n dànù láti fi tì wọ́n dànù pátápátá ni that's why I always hit on them in the best possible way to push them away. Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ wọ́n fẹ́ fi pé bóyá màá sọ èmi fẹ́ tì wọ́n dànù ni mo fẹ́ yọ wọ́n kúrò nínú line yẹn kọ́ máa tẹ̀ nírú kọ́ máa ní hope. You don't bring any peace to me. You don't bring any love to me. Kini relationship with she and then to branch justice. Yeah, very funny. So I don't want to hear those stories. So these are the things that is happening. We apply the law. I want to level that respect because as a country. Everybody could come and apply law. People who feel but sorry, àwọn kan ṣe fi pé Samilari ni wọ́n àwọn kan tó fi bounty 2 million ní ṣe bí àwọn náà seek justice tẹ́lẹ̀ ni àwọn náà ṣe foundation nígbà tán dẹ̀ yí sí on the yesi tiwa she be kama no ka de ba wan ka ba wan sheni now so ka ri bi ton she bon sha declare the public nisin wọ́n ní pé àwọn fẹ́ anti ṣe báǹtì ẹni tí ò ṣẹ̀yìn tí ò sí kankan ẹni tó fún yín lóúnjẹ tó fún yín lẹ́wù.
Paparino báǹtì yẹn kí ni repercussion jáde kí ni.
so ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀jì
pé káwọn fún àwọn ayákẹ́lá fún àwọn àgbààgbà.
ìṣe what?
tí wọ́n ní pé káyákẹ́lá máa wá Paparino kiri pẹ̀lú $2 billion àbí kí ni
wọ́n ṣe
ṣe gangan sọ́tà.
má dà lọ ṣé àwọn ilé ṣé wọ́n lẹ̀ ní. àwọn ilé they just want to see me wọ́n rò bóyá tó máa ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé ọmọ anikoya pick location ká lọ pàdé ká lọ bára wa jà èmi náà wọ́n á pick location wọ́n fẹ́ rí mi wọ́n fẹ́ pàdé mi kò dé sí chance no food for lazy man.
Let us bust their logic now. Paparino, are you thinking maybe they want to entice people that are on the public? How do you put it on dailies? But they cannot do that. That is very insane, and that is against the law, right? But maybe people on it's a pattern of African television. We have 50 million grant to whoever have any, this kind of pattern.
You know information, no? That's the thing.
We are a logic now.
Politicians, but big big one share of one share mucho. One masturbate.
I don't feel.
Anytime go. Mo kàn fi pé wọ́n fẹ́ rí mi tí mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ because I'm more important than that. For to them I'm a big celebrity. Lójú àdàbí mi ò kì í ṣe celebrity but lójú wọn wọ́n fẹ́ pàdé mi wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀ mi wọ́n fẹ́ rí mi tí mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́. Sakuma gan ti fẹ́ tàn mí nígbà kan pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ investigate ní kíní pé kí n wá kó o máa sanwó gbà mọ́ ní wọlé tàbí ilé ìfẹ́ máa sọ̀kẹ́sọ̀ ẹ dúró síbi tẹ́ wàá darí ẹ kó ṣì lọ. I just want to have my.
So tí máa fẹ́ ṣe bí àìsàn yìí tí mo fẹ́ wá Paparino normal pé wait 2 years there you have been on this thing and you.
Ó lè ṣe kò lè jẹ́ fún ẹ.
Inú wọn ni Paparino tí máa tẹ̀lé go into it Paparino mo lè ṣe o máa rò gẹ́ when the child money is involved o. No mi lè ṣe $2 million ṣé mo ti ra ticket.
It doesn't matter try it now.
Mo jókòó mo put apparatus in place. Mo fẹ́ wá Paparino.
Ó máa tó yẹ
tó bá máa lọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé ó máa kọ́ dáwọn yàn.
You know say if you never try something right tí o bá ti try kankan.
It's a big thing.
Number one okay o mọ bí tí mo wà. Òrùbóyá ẹlòmíì òrùbóyá Nàìjíríà mo ẹlòmíì òrùbóyá Benin mo ẹlòmíì òrùbóyá Ghana mo wà okay so bí ìgbà tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín ni most people don't know nothing. Wọ́n kàn ń ṣe bí pé àwọn ọmọ kankan they don't know nothing. Ọkàn mi balẹ̀ by far. Wọ́n bá mọ̀ kankan tí bá sọ just one thing wọn ò ní sọ pé bóyá wà mí wọn ò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ torí wọn mọ̀ kankan ni àwọn olórí burúkú kò yé wọn nǹkan tó yé wọn pọ̀.
Can I say something?
Ọ̀rọ̀ wà nù kún mi ò Paparino. But my dad.
What I'm just saying, cool down and take this one. Up you see, now I get you when you talk that you don't want to get involved with people, even with people that like you more, that want to see you. Now I understand. And that people don't reason with me the way I reason.
Supreme can be this rousing. I mean, to me, what then?
Exactly. So who is it? Now look at Sakuma. Sakuma is an elderly man. As African TV is an adult also, like in his 60s. Can they allow a girl to be using them against a fellow man? Can you just say that is what is paining me? But people don't understand.
For views, Aduka is doing for views. That's why I'm if you see me dragging Aduka, because in the law of instigation, okay, ẹni tó instigate gangan ni kò bá jà tó bá ti lè nà bá yẹ jẹ dáadáa àwọn yòókù wá sá lọ. But if I'm focusing on African TV, àwọn yẹn ó kà máa instigate wọn ni máa gbé old video wa tó ẹgbẹ́ táwọn yẹn tó máa wò báyìí máa ní pé no máa fà á já a máa instigate wọn so tó bá dúró lórí Aduka yẹn gangan kó fọ́gi mọ́ lórí àwọn Yorùbá máa ń lò wọ́n pa ni ìgbà yẹn ni àwọn yóò kọ́ máa ní freedom freedom is in Aduka yẹn owó Aduka freedom wọ́n mo dẹ̀ máa bá yí ọmọ yẹn jẹ́ olórí burúkú ní ìkànnì ayé máa ṣòfò dànù.
mo rí reasoning as left brain person and to spot difference between patterns, not necessarily intelligence, but only spot the difference between patterns. No, this kind of people, they need other people to exist.
I can hear you continue.
Okay, they need other people who can actually formulate theories, formulate ideas, formulate questions, or establish a scope. Now, they will this kind of Aduke's brain, the leftist ones now, wọ́n á gbé kíní yẹn kalẹ̀, wọ́n á wò pé okay, nǹkan tẹ́ni yìí sọ ń bíbá yìí, okay, ó ti ń sọ lọ bíbá yìí, àwọn á pick orí wọn máa, àwọn ní brain, àwọn ní brain tó yẹ pé tí kíní yẹn bá ti wà formulated already, àwọn lè sáré parí, wọ́n máa gbé síbi ìgbà okay tó bá lọ báyìí. They are best at criticism. Critic, they can never come up with a solution. They want to create pattern. But you have to have a basis. Now, kini to have a basis here? Self-destruction non attitude of self-destruction. Like kini ìdí tó fi attack origin. No, not really origin. No, let me not use that language. Kini ìdí tó fi attack your backbone. Yeah, that could be the word to use. Backbone. Do I feel like I am better with the shaft and crumbs? I want shaft and crumbs. They just wire no. They rely on the information láti bí báyìí láti stimulate the brain wọn, láti tweak wọn pé wọn kọ́ àwọn kan wà pé normally tó bá jí láàárọ̀ tó bá ṣe exercise orí wọn ò ní pé brain wọn ò ní, àwọn kan wà coffee ní boost wọn, ṣọ́ra àwọn kan wà lórí J4M yìí tó wọn bá ti gbọ́ wípé olórí ẹbí dé brain wọn kìí, àwọn tí wọ́n ń bá sọ àti wọ́ àti gbogbo yín tẹ́jọ́ kọ́ra ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹni yìí gangan ní tọ́pìkì yìí, òun gangan ní stimulant yìí, òun ní energizer yìí, òun ní wá lọ attack kìíní yẹn níbi tó yẹ kó ti máa pick ideas kó ti máa ṣe kìíní ó lọ attack source. No, I don't see you as intelligent from that psychology. I see you as totally a self-destructive way. Mo ti sọ kìíní ìfún ẹ rí. Ó dẹ̀ wà ló ń sọ pé gbogbo kí ni ò tí tẹ̀jú ọgbọ̀n bọ̀ èmi wòlíì ni mí obìnrin náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n wọn náà mo tún sọ fẹ́ gbà yẹn mo máa tún editing sí pé lọ bẹ Paparino mo rí ó mọ̀ wọn kéèyàn máa rí pé ẹnìkan ṣe self destruction lọ́nà tó ń tọ̀.
ṣòro tí ń gbà tí wọ́n drag ẹ̀ tó ń sọ pé kíní kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti mú mi yẹn kíní kan tell me exactly kí ló feel gbogbo time tó ń drag ẹ̀ ṣó feel peace in your mind ṣó wà happy àbí wà angry.
Good question. Deep question. Wow. I've never seen anybody.
I just want to hear from you, please. So be honest with me. So talk for me.
Yeah, that time on drag me. I felt infuriated. One, at first, I felt infuriated at the whole situation, and the source of my infuriation is Antori and and this is the why it's movie. Nothing is coming from this just from to every reasons. Mo feel pé call mobile record me yield, kì í anybody. Mo gba wọn kọ I'm even because time mi wà very important to me. But time mi wà sí mi tọ́jọ́ yìí. Mo lè jẹ́ week on moral bit, moral studies. Mo tún better ara mi sí ni. Ó lè jẹ́ podcast kan mo gbọ́. Mo better ara mi sí. But mo put time sí bí báyìí. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ tán. No now. Mo ń bí ìwé ọ̀nà ni. Now, ibi tí mo wá wà yẹn kí n má tún wá lè ní freedom láti sọ̀rọ̀ mi láti lè express ara mi fi pé bondage mo wà. So at that time tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn I felt like I'm relieved. I felt like I got out of a chain. No, this is who I am. Fuck what anybody think. Mi ò ń ṣe pé mo ní ṣe tó wá ní pé tìmù mi ni everybody bá fi pé tìmù mi ni nígbà tó jẹ́ kí n ní peace mi lò pé anybody bá fi pé tìmù mi ni so be it. Mo need that to explain.
Gbogbo táìmì yẹn tí o ti rí mi ìwọ̀n bra hold on gbogbo táìmì yẹn tó ń dra ìjẹ́ kan tí o rí mi tí mo wá sẹ́bi ibi kankan tí mo sọ pé bra tìmù mi ni ẹ́ kí ni kan torí pé I know your stand mo ti drag ẹ èmi ti drag ẹ ti pẹ́ mo dẹ̀ ti wá rí pé you are onígbóyè máa ń ask question tó dé máa analyse máa ń lókè jẹ́ ìfẹ́lẹ̀ Paparino ti jẹ́ kí us ó ti jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ ẹ́ then I accepted you then now when that thing happen mo dẹ̀ blame ẹ pé nǹkan tó sọ sáwọn sáré jáde Babasola kí èmi kan mo fi bínú sí ẹ that's all gbogbo any other thing don plenty mú mi I was not living to it I was not there I was not buying it. Exactly. So, no. That's gone. Yẹn ti lọ. So now, why I'm saying this is that our people yìí àgbàlagbà làǹgbàlagbà tó wà lọ́dọ̀ lédi yẹn kẹ́yìn dẹ̀ wà nígbà tó wà they agree with us. Àwọn mẹ́rin yẹn dẹ̀ alákọ̀ọ́mù kékeré máa deceive wọn. What the shame? And you want this man come back to bọ̀ ìjẹ́. Èyí dẹ̀ wà nígbà yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ pé kó stop. Àwọn yẹn ò stop. Ẹ máa lọ bá àwọn ẹgbẹ́ pé èyí lè máa stop èyí ló lágbára you have to stop this. Ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀ ní máa yẹn láti lọ sí platform wọn torí pé wọn ò ní gbà ẹ̀wọ̀ sílẹ̀. They don't believe in your ideology. If you don't understand pé o hate Paparino máa wà sọ́dọ̀ wọn. Hatred ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Kí ló dé tí o gbọ́ máa ń stream Paparino at the end of the day?
Because that they don't have anything to talk. No,
because you can't beat the best and you can't beat integrity or you can't beat something that is liberal. You can't beat it. Think about it while you talk. You can never beat it. Surely the best thing tó ẹ pé wà á tẹnì kan jọ wà nǹkan kan náà lè jọ ṣe ẹni yẹn wọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òótọ́ ló fẹ́ ṣe àbí òótọ́ ló fẹ́ ṣe ẹni yẹn wá náà òótọ́ ni owó pé ipò kan péré ló wà ẹ̀mí ìjìnlẹ̀ jù pé ẹni yẹn fẹ́ ṣòótọ́ ìwọ náà dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣòótọ́ wá rò nínú ara ẹ̀ ṣé mo dẹ̀ lè ṣe tó nǹkan tẹ́ni yìí ṣe ṣá tó bá fi lè dáhùn pé no allow that person take that position. I learnt this thing mi kò lè pull story yẹn ni because ó máa open. I learnt it. Surely if you think Paparino is your problem but then you can do better than don't come for him bad do better than him and prove to people that you can do better than him. Àgọ̀ oríwá ojú kì í ṣe pé oríwá burú àwa akọ́wọ́ náà wà nígbà yìí a lè má gbọ́n tó yín ṣùgbọ́n àwa náà ń ṣe òjijì a lè má gbọ́n tó yín náà bọ̀ àwa náà ní one or two intelligence. So if you do it better we will say bọ̀bọ̀ yìí no ọba ẹ̀rọ máa sọ nìyẹn a lè má kọ̀ọ̀kan wá sórí platform a lè má wà lórí F5 ìjọ kan la máa wà lórí platform kan wá ìjọ kan la máa type ìjọ kan la máa gòkè wá pé àwòrán yìí ọgbọ́n máa gbádùn ẹ̀jà rí normal we do it better not that you now be coming for someone that is doing better táwọn á gbádùn o fẹ́ lose wa nìyẹn. Exactly mo gbé community nìyẹn
wọ́n fẹ́ fa ikú lọ́dọ̀ Paparino wọ́n wá wé láti sọ ikú.
ẹ̀kọ́ ń lo live ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe ẹ rò wípé íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì live ọ̀tọ̀ live ayé tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa live náà ọ̀tọ̀. Your personality mi wà ẹ ti mọ̀ pé onímọ̀rúwá ni mi àgbèrò àná tó bá gbé wá máa ó mo ti mọ̀ kí ṣe pé bí a mo fi bò fún ìyá ẹ̀ mo ti sọ fún ẹ. Náà tó bá gbé wá intelligence ẹ mọ̀ wípé Paparino ó dà fún lọ sùn kékeré kan ó dà pé bí bàbá ẹ̀ kọ́ ní wọ́n dùn wọn ẹ máa bẹ́ẹ̀ discuss intelligently so you know so báwo ló ṣe wá fẹ́ feel like pé o fẹ́ come for me o fẹ́ ṣe kíni kan tí bá decide láti fi ẹ lẹ̀ kì í ṣe àyè wípé ìjà kan àbí kíni kan but tí bá ṣe better than you mo fẹ́ proof fáwọn èèyàn wípé ṣe ló burúkú yẹn orí burúkú ló ń ṣe ẹ ká sórí burúkú ẹ má lọ máa wo orí burúkú ẹ ká forí burúkú ẹ jọ gbádùn a máa fi yẹ gbádùn ṣé kò tán wèrè tí wọ́n ṣe yẹn tó ń ṣe dáadáa àmọ́ máa fi ẹ gbádùn àwọn kan wà wọ́n láìkì ìgbádùn yẹn náà wọ́n dẹ̀ tún fẹ́ kọ́gbọ́n olú àwọn ìjẹ̀bú mo láìkì ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn fọ́ dànù tó bá ń tébù ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ fi ẹ gbádùn As in, I fẹ́ fi yẹ gbádùn. Àwọn afẹ́ gbádùn náà, wọ́n gan máa hate life at the end of the day. Àdẹ̀ ní bú ẹ, àní bú ọmọ ẹ, àní ṣe kíní kan. As in, wà kàn hate life rẹ̀, wà depressed my dear. Yes, that is nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe fẹ́yìn haters nìyẹn. Tó bá ti jẹ́ hatred ni àwa máa fi love báyé jẹ́. We will choke you with love. As in, love that I'm fún ẹ, àwọn èèyàn máa rí ẹ as someone who needs help. Yeah, because hate is contagious. Àlè wà láwùjọ àwọn tó ń prove energy hatred all the time. Kẹfẹ́ ká tribe náà. Ní tribe no. Àwọn afẹ́ wà níbi tó jẹ́ wípé ẹnì kọ́kọ́ máa dédé ronújọ́ kan pé ọ̀bọ kan dẹ̀ post nǹkan kan. Ọ̀bọ yẹn ló anybody tó bá wọ́n yẹ kí n play ẹ̀ fún yín náà. Mi ìṣọ́ pé kẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ wọ́n yẹ kí n play ẹ̀ fún yín. Akọ̀dẹ̀ play ẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn. Àwọn kan tó dẹ̀ ní love náà akọ̀dẹ̀ ó yá ẹ ká fún ọ̀bọ ẹ̀ $1 million. Mo fọ́njọ́ yẹn ṣe ya wèrè ni ṣé yẹn ò tọ́ṣọ̀ pọ̀ lọ́yìn pé no this is gathering of people who are progressives. Are you mad? Àmọ́ òkú mo wà lórí F5 pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ dem wà okay. This is life ẹni tó rí 5,000 ẹni tó bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gan lówó jù lọ ó fún ní bí i 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira. That's love. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sì moving on in life. Why is it that yín kan máa wà ẹ máa ṣòro ẹ máa jókòó tì àbí ẹ máa fẹ́ báyé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ẹ feel like pé bí àwọn náà jẹ́ kí wọ́n grow wọ́n gan ní nǹkan kan tó wà positive tó fẹ́ offer ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ń offer positivity wọ́n á believe pé àwọn ni wọ́n ń lo ògo ti tiẹ̀ ògo orí burúkú ló tiẹ̀ ní the first place ògo wo ló ní tí ẹnìkan lè rí lò ẹni tó wà òkè ó wà òkè wọ́n á fi pé wọ́n ní ẹni ń lo ògo ti tiẹ̀ kóhùn fún wa òkè wo ṣe lo ògo tí wọ́n nìyẹn kò wá àbí bí àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ rubbish nìyà play platform ẹni tó play platform èmi ò ní kẹ́ni bọ̀dì máa wà fún ya èmi kẹ́ni bọ̀dì èmi ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹ́ni kan àbúkọ́ àpọ̀ bí fún mi lọ́bì kankan wọ́n kọ́ àpárá play fún mi létà kí n rí kémi náà rí play kí n fi ẹ gbádùn kí n gbá ẹ kí n máa wá orin bí àwọn máa wá orin tó jọmọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí láìpẹ́ gangan gbà ẹ orin yẹn ló máa máwọn èèyàn ló máa dùn máa analyze ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ pẹ̀lú orin máa spice ayé ẹ up máa gé ẹ sí wẹ́nẹ̀wẹ́ ní máa spice ẹ up àwa máa bí ẹ bá lọ discussion a máa fi toothpick mú ẹran náà àwo fún ẹ ẹran ẹ àti fi ẹ gbádùn àfi ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ gbádùn a máa tún ṣúre fáwọn ọmọ normal and thank you Paparino for actually realizing that thing. You gained another respect from me to know that me I give kudos to everybody that love children. Oh, they don't know anything. Let all of us love them. So if we have personal questions, let us give children. I love it. Thank you, Papa. God bless you. Now, mo ti ẹ náà lọ máa dé oríire ọ̀tá tó bá ní wọn sínú nítorí pé wo lọ́mọ sínú ọ̀tá yẹn àwọn ní gbogbo nǹkan burúkú wọn á máa ṣe wọn á máa padà sọ́dọ̀ tí wọn lágbára náà márùn fáná mọ̀kánà líyà Paparino Sarichi let us at this point abi let us pity all these people and feel for them like these people are out of place like IDP internally displaced wọn fẹ́ wọn lóko kí wọn sábà kan máa rìn kiri bí àkúdàáyà ẹ̀mí òkùnkùn you understand trying to gain pain for year trying to bring this person together ọ̀tá ẹ̀gbọ́n ó ń try àti pé ọ̀tá mọ́ra ọ̀tá pé kọ́ta ẹ̀jọ̀ kó wá jẹ lọ́dún òun kóun lè fi ṣe mọ̀tá ẹ̀mí can you see how ìdẹ̀gbẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ gbé mi wọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí ọ̀la ń fẹ́ ṣe kí nìyẹn fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ ti jẹ́ kí n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí màá ronú ọ̀rọ̀ yín dọ̀là ń sìn tí ó bá dọ̀là ń sìn ṣé tí màá rẹ̀ lè gbọ́ rí báyìí láàárọ̀ Monday máa ń fẹ́ súre ní ṣùgbọ́n máa súre fún yín kọ́ lọ́n bá mi ràn yín lọ́gbọ́n máa tú ọ̀rọ̀ tí yín náà fàyè pé ẹ need the help anybody hating good thing need help boss sorry anybody hating good thing ó need the help tí nǹkan gidi tẹ́ bá rí Paparino yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n nínú fámìlì ẹ̀ kí inú ẹ̀ máa dùn wípé mo ní èèyàn kan bí ṣe wà yìí mo value education, right? Mo value 4 walls of classroom as education. Education is life. Life is education. You learn in life. Now, then you come out take a passion, because I'm not maybe technical person any maybe teacher in this local. We are, many things. We are guru connected. We are tech guy mo ti ẹ̀ wà níbi tí mo wà sí Ọlọ́run nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Now wọ́n á fẹ́ torí mo ní time mo fẹ́ learn law. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹni yìí sọ pé òun fẹ́ learn law. Ó dẹ̀ wà lórí ọwọ́ títí ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ kra ògbòwe ó dẹ̀ learn so many things tó yẹ kó postulate agreement before something happen àti gbọ́ wípé òun tí kò òun kàwá ẹ̀ báyìí ló ṣe lọ at the end of the day látàwọn wípé yẹn máa lọ tán bọ̀ ibi tóun dúró sí yẹn lọ padà bà lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó. Ẹ wá ní pé àwọn tó ń kọjá níbi tẹ́ni yẹn wà kọ́ máa fẹ́ ìmọ̀. It is the human nature to always want knowledge. Don't be a fool. Bíbélì gan sọ wípé ní ṣègbè nítorí pé wọn ní ìmọ̀. Wọ́n ṣègbè nítorí pé wọn kò ní ìmọ̀. Tí wọ́n bá ní ìmọ̀ ilé ayé wàá tayọ, wàá lọ rẹpẹtẹ wá ibi tí àwọn ọ̀rùn máa dé wàá débẹ̀. Ìmọ̀ ó ṣe kókó. Èèyàn dẹ̀ kí ń lo ìmọ̀ from ignorance. Èèyàn kí ń lo ìmọ̀ láti ọdún àìmọ̀jù àìtìkì ẹbí irú wèrè tẹ́yìn ṣe kiri. Èèyàn máa ń lo ìmọ̀ láti wípé á mú ẹnu ẹ̀ á fi kọ́ síbì kan á wá mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ kúrò ní etí ẹ̀ á ṣe. You listen more, you talk less. That is how to learn. Tó bá wà bí kan bí tó wá fi pé bí tẹ̀fẹ́ lẹ́hùn mo fẹ́ máa stream ẹni tí mo ti ń lẹ́yìn yìí. Sọ di òfin ìkó tí ẹ ti ọkọ pass through náà èèyàn dẹ̀ máa ń take pattern kan èèyàn máa ń tòlù ọ̀nà ilé ayé. Everybody have their way. Èèyàn gbúdọ̀ ní ibi tó ń rìn. Now àwọn kan wà wọ́n ní pé àwọn feel like káwọn máa torí àgbò méjì bomi nínú kòtò is their own content. Yes, all well and good. It is always the best. But remember, there is always a time for everything. There was a time when this trade you are in that you are sorry, don't ta woto kama torí àlù méjì bomi nínú kòtò. People are now learning. I'm here, man. So everybody, we are on a mission now to repair all of your mental health and everybody. We are repairing that. One coaches, one kwama, one ko everything. Agídí la máa fi ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ a máa fẹ̀fẹ̀ ṣe a máa fi jà ṣe a máa fi wótò ṣe a máa fi petition ṣe a máa fi gbogbo nǹkan la máa fi jọ fi ṣe pé kí orí gbogbo wa pé wípé everybody ní láti ní ọkàn títí ẹ wípé bíbá ìlọrọ ń lọ ká bó bá ṣe fi ibi tó bá fi sí ní ọpọlọ títí ẹ láyé kẹ́ni kankan máa tẹ ibi ẹran kiri. Now ayé wótò yẹn ti lọ wàá rí wípé trade yẹn ti ń lọ táìmù ìgbà táwọn tó yẹ pé nǹkan tó ń tà nìyẹn àwọn èèyàn ti ń gbọ́n o torí àwa kò ní back out sanitizer agbé fleet wọlé fún yín a máa fi yín pa a máa fi yín ìkẹ́ ẹ̀ ní dúró kò sí wàhálà ẹ má wọrí mind kẹ́ gbé picture ọmọ wa síta mind gbé picture family wa mind àwọn yẹn gan wọ́n ti dà sí wa lára ṣé ó yẹ yín mo ti gbà pé eléyìí mo kìlẹ̀ ṣe ní la bẹ̀rẹ̀ ògbélé náà ẹ kàn lè má ti mọ̀ náà ni but at the end of the day díẹ̀ lèèyàn máa fi hàn ẹni tó bá ní kí la máa ṣe yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ no problem kò ní mí ni èmi ò ń bẹ́ sí yàn tí bá bẹ́ sí ẹ tó bá wá tí má fi pé àmú bẹ́ sí ẹ tó bá fi hàn mí èmi máa bẹ́ tó bá dẹ̀ ní pé ká ba lọ náà mi ò sá ẹrù ìjà kọ mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n bá ń bẹ́ sí èmi máa fi gbádùn tó bá ṣe débi tó ti mú mi tó mi ń bí lọ́wọ́ Paparino pé kí lọ́ọ́ ṣe tó dùn ẹ̀ jù ǹdẹ̀ láìka máa ń sẹ́ ẹ̀ pé nǹkan mo fi pé ọ̀n tí tọ́ṣẹ̀ Paparino ọ̀n tí fọ́ ọkàn orí àwọn olùkọ́ kan máa tẹ̀lé fọ́ ọkàn láì tèmi kí ọ̀kan bí ẹ mọ application tí wọ́n lọ fọ́ ọkàn pé àbí mi máa bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kan lẹ̀ ṣá òyà ẹ̀ àbí àwọn èèyàn kan bí ọkàn mẹ́nìkan tó mọ̀ mí lórí kíní kan àmàṣà gbé bá ń tilẹ̀ yá lé mi lórí láti ọkọ̀ fi lọ́sùn tó pẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ìkẹyìn tí mo gbọ́ yẹn torí wọ́n ti ń gbé kinní kan má ti ọkọ̀ fàyè ẹ̀sìn rìn nà níbẹ̀ yẹn gbé yẹn lásán má ti ọkọ̀ kó máa mọ̀ wípé ó fẹ́ ba ayé mi jẹ́ azín má ti rọrùn sí ẹ lọ́rùn náà ìdí wọn. No now because àwa kan wà ní bẹ́ẹ̀ jà ṣùgbọ́n táwa máa bẹ́ẹ̀ jà a máa kó gbogbo ìjà yẹn tán wá sílé ẹ̀ a máa bẹ́ẹ̀ jà tán pààlà lábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ jà kì í ṣe pé bí a kọ wípé ìwọ gan lágbára a mọ̀ kó lágbára ṣùgbọ́n àwọn akọ gan fi pé a fẹ́ kó lágbára ẹ̀ lé wa lórí tó bá dẹ̀ rí lò kó pa wá síbẹ̀ ó yẹ àwa kan ní láìfì yẹn so tó bá bùn pààlà rí ẹ pé wá kéré ohun kan tá a lè fi ẹ ṣe ṣá èmi tí mo wò kó lágbára tí mo kó gbásùn àwọn wọn á rí pé ó kéré ohun kan tí mo lè fi yẹ ẹ ṣe ṣá. So please, let us be guided. Let everybody be guided. Oh, mommy, me mo yeah. Oh, mommy, tí máa come live, tí mo ṣe live program. Torí pé mo ní time mo á ṣe live program. Tí n bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó dùn mọ́ ìyá àgbà bẹnu, já dànù, move on. There is a reason for quit on it. Just quit and go on. But if you feel you are good with it, tí mo á sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó like. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ celebrity àbí ẹni fans ẹ̀ kan tó like tó lè discuss pẹ̀lú mi tó ìyá ẹ̀ ò láyà láti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ kó wà logical tó bá tiẹ̀ tí ó mọ̀ funny thing ni pé tó bá ti ọkọ ní mindset kó lè bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ mo feel pé ò kì í ṣe ọ̀tá torí mo ti rí pé upper hand two things máa happen is either kò win mi pé máa bout your argument or kí n win ẹ wípé wà about my argument ẹlẹ́kẹta yẹn ò kì í happen pé a máa argue tábà argue máa fi ẹ́ gbádùn torí pé ò lọ́pọlọ màá tó wáyé pé wọ́n bá ń tà mí lórí ẹ̀ máa fi ẹ́ gbádùn tó ti ní pé ò sínú àwọn tó lè bá mi ta ó yẹ sórí pé mo fẹ́ràn ẹ yé pẹ̀ àjẹ àwa kan ń ṣe ẹran social media tẹ́lẹ̀ mo fi ọlọ́run búra ọlọ́run rí àti primary school ni mo ti ń debate banter debate mo bá sórí television mo bá sọ mo bá debating we will logically argue we would kò ní meaning now mo lè má ní information tó ẹ̀ but information tí wọ́n gan múlẹ̀ and that is why I say I would like intelligence there because that is one part of psychology intelligence ní ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ kọ gbogbo ọmọ ló gbọ́dọ̀ fi we must all strengthen the neurons in the brain of our children to be able to connect dots. Very important. It is not mathematics now. This is mind mathematics, or let me say spiritual journalism. Spiritual journalism. Yeah. No. This is mind mathematics, not spiritual journalism. It is mind mathematics. It is not 2 + 2. It is not quadruplet equation. It is not simultaneous equation. It is not anything. This is training the mindset of a child to discern between lies and truth. And you can do it by trying to prank your children. Prank them with normal thing that they should know that this is not like telling your children to call out Barudonwa first time, second time, third time. Kó wá tún rí máa ṣe di 8 years old. Ṣé kọ́mọ yóò gbọ́n nìyẹn? Ẹni sọ fún Barudon ṣe kankan, but later ló máa béèrè just máa béèrè question pé Mummy, what is the meaning of that Barudon? Yes, you have trained a child. Oh my days. Oh God, Paparino. There is one foundation I want to tell, but I won't say it while you are. I want you to be one-on-one with Paparino. Train that child to that mind of it's to like. So Aduka, you failed parenting there is the intelligence there. If it has been harnessed from childhood, so want to train ọmọ yẹn sí pattern. Èmi náà, I can't boast of it, but to a certain extent, wọ́n á bí ẹwà tún ẹ̀ èmi tiẹ̀ lọ gbé lọ́dọ̀ àwọn kan tẹ́ pé no, they trained me, they showed me what this is mind, this is how your mind should work. This is how your mind should work. Don't be a sheep at mind, but a lion at face. No. Be a sheep in the face, but a lion in the heart. Fuck your emotions. Fuck your fucking emotions. Be an independent minder. Be able to discern. I feel like Aduka about sorrow. Aduka, and then we feel like we go like woto, you know. Papa don't like it, no, if not they like it. You know, so Papa don't want to share, everybody come and agree and no. So, only Bawani, as we talk about better things like,
Which way you want to go?
not necessarily just one Bible, at least better things that we will learn. Táwọn Ṣọlákẹ́ àti Eric Crib, if they are always having their discussion here, I always feel like that. Oh, Mama,
Okay.
you know,
Because
banter
I
when
think we should
ọ̀rọ̀
about
kan
this.
tún fa
Let's
ìbátan
check whether
ó
they
lè
drop
jẹ́ relationship, ó lè
the
jẹ́
paper
marriage,
agreement first.
ó lè jẹ́ law, ó lè jẹ́ kíní Kosarichi, and no, Alake, they would, even if you are not on the platform, even you are on the, so this woto thing, the bowels of that the time. Imagine pé Paparino ti lo energy ẹ̀ tí ọkọ̀ fi banter lọ ra ẹ̀. By the time máa ní quality discussion lọ́gbà aláyọ̀ ti rí aláyọ̀ ti pa.
You know if you go ask them since when they say whether they drop any paper.
One or two things tó máa sọ tó tún máa fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lójú. And no.
No, as you go,
these are things I want to discuss about as it is.
Me not tell you say me no go. I not tell you say me no go. I say me they go there tomorrow. So I'll come meet you.
The last time I was on African television. Nothing. Gbogbo akàn ṣé báyìí
lè máa lo láì. Mi àrẹ gbọ́ lọ fún mi mo fi ayé wí báyìí. Ibẹ̀ yẹn náà wẹ̀ náà. No be 8:30 they say they open.
This is just me. I've always been afraid that the time
inside na dey for need me, not be outside.
Count me in. I won't shy away from truth.
You say we 7 or 8.
Like the way I pay truth, I tell you two. Well, Mike, now I've been in your favor before. But at this point in time, if we can ask us, if you can come to my family, Papa, I know really bad can't be like one-on-one with you. Me, I just want to know why you think someone.
But that tomorrow, I beg, I don't feel come this month. Tomorrow, yeah.
Who have the intention of teaching you how to express yourself better. When you came with TVC, all these people, you can't keep going to TVC while you every time paying for TVC. Now you have TikTok that you can.
I said tomorrow.
As a foundation, discuss your ideas here and there. People that support you will come, and then this person, I see this
brother Utalogbe. I say tomorrow.
Thing in you, and which you can do.
Tomorrow now.
Because you want to fight that person.
I don't feel they around 7. You understand? Because in your again.
To that person's stomach is.
Brother, in your 7 o'clock, if you are going to only buy.
Marry me, and he wants to help you. What the hell? Me or mommy will go. But why we got a lie so the yellow top? What the hell?
I don't tell you say I know they come.
I know now.
You say now 8:30 they open 8 to 8:30 yaki. I bet tomorrow. Yeah, though.
Ó wá bá mi ó fi gbé mi ojú kìíní ẹ̀fẹ̀ because ẹ̀fẹ̀ ńlá owó ẹ̀ kó mọ̀ fún wọn kan. As in something spice down. Don't ring of us. What can you? Ẹ̀wù yẹn very sharp, very bí ọmọ ìkéré. And I did this when I was young too.
If me no go Sabah place, if you go Sabah place, then go check whether I don't come.
I will kill but I remember this.
Okay, you come and work on it.
This is my best friend today.
You matter more after 45 days. You don't talk after 45 days. I'm not going now tomorrow. Now I'm not going brother tomorrow. Who like it? Tomorrow I beg I want to go sleep.
I mean, I just be down here. You funny on what do you worry? Oh no, rubbish is in the oh, come me kill my son. Why help me to go and do? Ain't no going to die. Anyways, I can't follow less of. And why see in your see Koyeki Abaloa. Come by me and your me around here. Everything budget. Come by me around. One thing, and I will say this, mi ò tiẹ̀ wá mind but mo like ẹ pé èèyàn fún ẹ ló máa ń rí òótọ́. Thank God, Paparino, for a long time I did not hate on Supreme. I like that woman. Ọlálùmí ti lè sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. I would like Supreme for. But I like one thing. I don't like the other thing. I don't necessarily hate it. I don't just like it. What I like is that this woman, damn it, this woman knows how to use her mind. I mean, logic. She could be logic. She can be logical. Yes, I've heard that many times. But then, while doing that, whilst at that, I don't like it when there is this atmosphere of ego. And I always complain this thing. Although subtly, Mama, when some people think they can, everybody can. Mama, so subtly, and I was only looking into, I don't know. It's always good when people look into you too. Me, always I like to, before you, maybe because I read so many of these things I know. Really. Any call? So I feel like the man son by. But Papa you know. But the truth is, she meant well. No, it's not that she doesn't mean well. But the same thing that I was saying there, like Koyi, makes people now see the other side, like Atenuwa is Poju, shaking it on Poju, and it's not as if this. But at the end of the day, she be everybody she ma feel very good experience that need very good way. Everybody think will around at this person. And imagine okay, so people may contact padà wá sí Nigeria later on. Only over the governor continue like as deputy. Àbẹ́ni kan tí mi ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ dìbò fún tẹ́lẹ̀ ó kàn fẹ́ mú Supreme as deputy ẹ̀ pé nǹkan á wò pé Supreme ọ̀rọ̀ tábà torí fi jẹ́kọ̀ á máa torí epo jẹ́ first tábà torí fi jẹ́kọ̀ á máa torí epo jẹ́ ṣu. Well, let me because this person I know they will hold you this human I will know she will hold you in your blood course to do the right thing. I know that she has that reputation of doing that. But at the end of the day, my meeting later I will beg you, this kind of person on were political enough láti support kìnìyà tí kò ní gallivant ṣé kò ní and these are things.
Sorry, Mr. Farr.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is this 2 million bounty, is it in dollars or in naira?
That's another very good question. No, because one cannot throw it. I can find a Paparino if I get with 2 million pounds. So,
Paparino, I think
I know 1 million. No, I think give Paparino save like 500,000 pounds.
Paparino and Mr. Richie, Madam Golden Seal, please, I need your help, because if that's all they can, if it is 2 million naira that they can offer, they fall their generation's hand. So if that's all they can offer, because normally it's actually wrong and it's illegal for a private citizen or a civilian person to place a bounty on someone's head, because directly you are calling for violence, murder, and trying to kidnap the person. is incredibly dangerous, no matter if they are joking or something.
Yes, now.
And it's actually heartbreaking seeing some people's father, some people's husband, they are so-called lovers, can useless themselves. How they can useless themselves on social media due to jealousy, hatred, and damaged intelligence. Because I think, in my own opinion, they want to become Paparino, and they think the best way for them to do so is by attacking and damaging his craft, his originality in him. But my question to them, I don't know who they are or where they are from. But my question to the person or to them all is, do they have all it takes to become Paparino? I think that's just a take-home question to them. Because me, according to my own, the way me have studied who he is someone who is dynamic in nature. He knows how to add beauty, elegance, integrity, and at the same time, funny moments to his craft, which I think he got all these skills from an inbuilt and sound principles, either from experiences he has gotten so far that has brought him to this journey. So, back to my question, do they have all it takes to become Paparino and to sustain who Paparino is? Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you, Jerry, for it. Thank you. Now, do they have the intelligence of what Paparino, as in that question, go for Sha? There will be something that would, like me now, I like to go to Father Abraham's platform, Father Abraham. And nothing, he get one guy, no, he took full wisdom. He took full wisdom. And people where they come, they say, you know, you go get one thing really interest you. At the end of the day, if maybe Father comes now, Papa don't know day, I can't scroll, I can't jam that kind Karimo or Confi or this or Aduka. I just jam your platform. As in, waiting I want learn. I can even still well say well maybe some people are talking politics. But that's in, is it something that would be very difficult, challenging, something not of the ordinary, something of this nature, the way we've been saying it, discussing how is Nigeria like this? So is it something of new idea? Is it something we can juxtapose? Is it something we can criticize together? Is it or not? If it is not, it is not it now. If it didn't pay, no. If you don't have wisdom, nothing. You have to. How do they put this thing? I say wisdom is profitable to the wise, happy, not profitable to the dumb. So somebody who is dumb before, find wisdom. If you find wisdom, wisdom will find you. And how do you find wisdom? I've always said, keep quiet. Stop attacking people that are talking wisdom. You are doing bad to the world. People that are using wisdom, if you are attacking them, it means that you are attacking light. You are attacking light. So fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa kú sínú òkùnkùn bí ìran títí yín ṣe ti ń kú sínú òkùnkùn. Because tíṣẹ́ bá ń tàn á ran ọmọ. Bàbá mi lè má lò ó lọ́wọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n mo sọ pé bàbá máa yẹ train mind ẹ̀ gan. Because kì í ṣe education ló fẹ́ mi ní mindset yìí. Bàbá mi bí àti ìyá mi wọ́n ṣe copulate DNA wọn match DNA wọn lọ́ fi lèmi náà ṣe lè ní sound mindset ẹ gbàgbé pé èèyàn gan tún ẹbí tó ó lè ó there should be something tó máa wà relative to àwọn people yẹn náà ká mọ̀ pọ̀ lọ́hùn dáyà pọ̀ ká tún be something tó yẹ pé àwọn náà ṣe dáadáa wo personally sìn kí ni o ti train ní mind ẹ káwọn ọmọ ẹ gain láti DM yẹn orí kan náà dẹ́ pé ẹgbẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀rọ ti ń ṣépè pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹlòmíì ẹ dẹ̀ feel like pé ayé yìí ó máa wúlò fáwọn ọmọ títí ẹ̀dí ta because èmi wà center lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn because mo like ọmọ òun sì yí ìsìn olú tó wáyé pé mi rẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pa kíni all the same di àwùjọ kan kíni yẹn á dé ìgbà kan a máa mọ àwọn la máa bá ọmọ yìí a ní jẹ́ kẹ́ bá yín wọn jẹ́ pẹ̀lú lifestyle tí tó ti wà messed up a mọ̀ pé àwọn òbí wa ò ṣe dáadáa a mọ̀ wípé àwọn òbí wa wọ́n try ìṣọwọ́ tó fi kọ́ wa a mọ̀ wípé wọ́n ní manual ẹgbàá ló ń dáàbò wá lórí wọ́n a mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti mess up mindset ti ètò ṣùgbọ́n àwa kan ti túnra wa bí o àwa kan ò fẹ́ káyé máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o àwa wíìlì mọ̀ we are not willers we know it is messed up we know it is broken but we want it changed no àwa sunkún òṣì tẹ́yìn ẹ̀yin ò tiẹ̀ ready àti ẹ̀yin ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹ tiẹ̀ wà messed up so ẹ ti wà evolve ẹ ṣe wà ní stage kan fẹ́ pé ọlọ́run lè yọ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ because ẹ bá ti dé stage kan máa mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀yin gangan fúnra yín wà messed up òbí tó feel like pé òun inú ń bí òun dẹ̀ fẹ́ mess up ọmọ òun torí pé inú ń bí òun then òbí yẹn ni kẹ ẹ má wulẹ̀ má help òbí yẹn kò ṣe help mọ́ ẹ help ọmọ yẹn ẹ má ẹ̀ka yọ ọmọ yẹn bàjẹ́ àpò táwa wà nìyẹn àwọn òfẹ́ kẹ bá yà ọmọ yẹn jáde mọ̀ ààrẹ dí àti máa bá yín sọ pé kẹ change mọ́ lórí ìbùkún ní ẹ̀ lè change kẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíì yẹn náà kẹ máa fọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ pa mi ní àwọn tó ń ṣe dáadáa kẹ máa gbé wọn kẹ máa bọ́ ọmọ kẹ máa ẹ̀ lè change àti gbà fún yín ọlọ́run ti jẹ́ ká yẹ yín ta ẹ ti wà náà gúgúrú tá yín ti ta àdẹ̀lé savage gúgúrú ayé yín ti ta ọ̀rẹ́dì eléyìí tó dáná àwọn eléyìí tó ìwà òkè ṣáàfù tó dáa a máa yọ eléyìí tó ti ta ẹ̀ta bá tó bá téyìn wá bá kàn ó máa bá yín wá jẹ a máa sọ yín nù ayé yín ti ta ayé yín ta bí gúgúrú ṣàǹgíṣà ẹ ti jáwé so a ní súnmọ́ yín mọ́ ọ̀làlẹ́ ẹ̀kẹ́ gba òtòwòtò yìí ṣá. no àwọn kan wà kí ṣe pé bí àmọ́ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sùn bí àgọ́ tá a fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀ sọ́kùn ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá wá fún wa a fẹ́ fi yín gbádùn inú mi dùn àwọn àmì kan ti wà á tà á sìn inú mi dẹ̀ dùn pé orí platform Paparino mo ti parí ògbọ́n àwọn àmì of honor wọ́n value nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n ráyè wèrè kì í ṣe wọ́n máa wá sí ní bọ́sìn kan tọ́ lówó wọ́n rí ti yín rò yá ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n rẹ́dì láti tún ayé yín ṣe nípa ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ yín pa àbìyín dín àwọn afẹ́fọ̀ àti ṣiṣẹ́ àti wà òkè afẹ́ kóra wa jọ sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn afẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ tí yín gbádùn kì í ṣe pa báàdì sí yín afẹ́ fi tún ayé yín ṣe náà nígbà tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ bí ẹ máa lè change àbẹ́ bú yín tẹ́ bá wà depressed ìgbà bá ń fọ̀rọ̀ yín gbádùn tẹ́lẹ̀ pé ayé yín ò ní ìtumọ̀ ayé kan wà ó dàbí footmat àtẹ Paparino mo fi po sí fún mi gan ti ń lo ẹ̀gìn charge ẹ mú mi sọ̀rọ̀ yín Paparino yẹ kó máa bá mi rẹ́rìn kí wọn kákọ̀ fọ̀rọ̀ yín pa mí dín lẹ́nu inú mi á dẹ̀ máa dùn tí ẹ bá change ṣá because ó dùn mí kẹ́yìn náà lè change others iṣẹ́ lẹ̀ ń fún mi ṣe olúọ̀lá ń sin iṣẹ́ lẹ̀ máa fún wa ṣe gbogbo àwọn ìjẹ̀bù gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ lẹ̀ fẹ́ fún wa ṣe lọ́la á tún máa tébù ọ̀rọ̀ ọdún náà àwọn gbádùn inú wa ń dùn sí o ṣé pé bí a complain láti fi ọ̀rọ̀ yín pa ṣáyò a complain gbogbo àdàdà tẹ máa ń ṣe online tẹ máa ń búra yín tẹ máa àwa mọ àwọn tẹ ń bú tó jẹ́ wípé a máa come to their aid a máa sọ pé wèrè ni wọ́n àwọn tó ń bú yóò ṣe kankan fún wọn àwọn kan dẹ̀ wà tó máa gbọ́ wa àwọn yẹn wọ́n kàn rán lọ tiwọn wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe bóyá wọ́n lẹ́yẹ peace mi tí wọ́n wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wọn ò ráyè wèrè yẹn mọ̀ wọn ò ní wá sókè wá sọ̀rọ̀ báwa ta tẹ kàrà wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn táwa tún àyè ṣe àwọn yẹn náà máa gbádùn wọ́n á lẹ́yẹ peace mi tì wọ́n máa gbádùn wọ́n máa fi bí àwọn náà máa ṣáàgò ẹgbẹ́ wọn wọ́n máa ṣe nọ́mbà títí wọn bí wọ́n ń sùn ni wọ́n wà ní rem stage wọn ò tí sùn wọn ra rem náà pé kí ojú wọn yìí máa fọ́ta wọ́n wà níbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n máa gbádùn agbede science class tó wẹ́ science class agbede beer parlour tó wẹ́ beer parlour after science class tó wẹ́ bá ti lọ science class ẹ ti gbádùn ẹ máa wà níbì kan ẹ máa gbádùn ẹ máa ṣe kù ẹ ti lọ school ẹ ti di ẹ máa ṣe kù ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹ máa ti sọ̀rọ̀ èṣòdì tó ya wèrè ẹ máa ti sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kan tó yẹ pé ẹjọ́ wèrè lọ́wọ́ á tò àwọn kan tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti fọ́tì kò ní jẹ́ kán gbà àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń sọ wọ́n ti ta fi ń gbọ́n sí àwọn tó yẹ pé wọn ò mọ̀jú wọ́n ti fẹ́ lòmí làwọn máa fi máa ṣe wọ́n máa tí fún wọ́n ti fẹ́ lòmí wọ́n máa fi máa ṣe content àmọ́ yín now not today bọ́ àníjẹ́kẹ́ bàálù ìjẹmọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ àníjẹ́kẹ́ bàálù jẹ́ bí wọ́n sábà fi wèrè yín lẹ̀ kó ṣe òkú yẹ kó ṣe bó ṣe máa wù olóyè burúkú yẹn máa sún jẹ ni no be today ṣé wèrè yín kéèyàn ti ń wòye láti jọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àti mọ pátá wèrè yín kò kàn wù wá ká bí yín lọ́mọ ni. àmì ìdàgbà rẹ̀ ayọ̀.
Ambrose, let me phone my phone, please. Over step out.
Kò wù wá ká bí yín lọ́mọ ni ẹ ti sáré bá wọn. ẹ máa bí ẹ ó lè wà nù pálọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. kò wù wá ká bí yín lọ́mọ ni màá wèrè lẹ́jọ́ wèrè. à ń wò yín látọ̀kan báyìí we put you on the arm length especially tẹ́ bá ti ọkọ gbọmọ wa tẹ́ bá ti gbó lẹ́ẹ̀kan báyìí àwọn pé àwọn èrè ti dé ẹ wà lọ́wọ́ fọ́nì tí ní pé kì í ṣe pa bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn 2x2 wà lọ́wọ́ wa a máa fọ́ gbọ́ yà yín lórí ṣùgbọ́n a máa fi yín lẹ̀ kí ṣe pa máa lé yín a máa ṣe wèrè yín lọ́ọ̀kan a máa fọ̀rọ̀ yín pa mí ní àwọn máa fi sọ tẹ́ bá ń súnmọ́ wa ẹ jẹ́ 2x2 lórí ìyá yín 2x2 wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa o 2x2 lọ́wọ́ every one of us okay 2x ẹ wọ every one of us all of us. ọlọ́run ẹ̀rẹ́ gba wòtòwòtò yìí ṣá ṣùgbọ́n Paparino ṣí mi lẹ̀ mímọ́ nǹkan tó rí lé nìyẹn tó kọ̀ fi ṣí mi lẹ̀ nọ́mà kò kí ń ṣí mi lẹ̀ báyìí ọ̀tẹ́ ọba ti ṣí mi lẹ̀ mo ò ní gauge mo ti rẹ kẹyìn náà láti jọ ṣe mi rántí pé ńgbà kan wà àwọn kan bí mi nínú lórí platform Paparino ẹ̀yin mo fẹ́ kanra mọ́ torí gbogbo àwọn tó bí mi lé bí mi ò lè kanra mọ́ wọn àwọn èèyàn mi ní wọn àdé mi wẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ni mo fẹ́ kanra mọ́ ìyá yìí mo feel pé kí Paparino kan tú orú àwọn kan sílẹ̀ fún ìyá yìí ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ wà kójọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́bẹ̀ o. ó kọ́ ẹ pé ẹlẹ́gùsí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lẹ́ran tẹ́fẹ́ fi ṣe bẹ̀ orú Paparino yìí erin lákàtà bú ni kò sí nǹkan tẹ́fẹ́ fi ṣe náà bí ẹ̀yin ìṣúná ẹ̀kọ́ máa pẹ́ẹ̀chẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tẹ́fẹ́ fi ṣe náà ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan wà lára ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé wọ́n lè bá ti yín jẹ́ tó yẹ pé mi fẹ́ lo ọpọlọ sí erin mi fẹ́ lo analysis yẹn mi fẹ́ kẹ́ lọ máa gbé yẹn kò logic náà fún wa ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ là ń fi òye gbé ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ ọmọ ẹ má máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ rádaràda ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ ọmọ ẹ ní gbogbo ìgbà sọ̀rọ̀ onílàkàyè tó bá wà ní làkàyè náà ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ tí làkàyè rò sódò sínú orí ẹ̀ dákẹ́ tán fóònù ẹ sílẹ̀ fi loudspeaker sí jẹ́ káwọn onílàákàyè máa sọ̀rọ̀ níbi tí ọmọ ẹ bá wà nǹkan tó dáa nìyẹn. báwo ló ṣe máa feel kí o wá dàgbà kó wá rí kan náà ọmọ ẹ kò tọrọ jẹ kò ṣe kínní kó kàn rí kó wá rí wípé ó wà ní stage kan ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn bíi 1,700 wọ́n wà lẹ́dọ̀ ó dẹ̀ kìdẹ̀ ń ṣe pé ó ń ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kò ń ṣe pé ó ń kọrin ó kàn ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó jẹ́ wípé ó wà critical táwọn èèyàn ń listen sí báwo ló ṣe máa fi gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ ìwọ wá fúnra ẹ wá wò wípé báwo ló ṣe máa fi kọ́mọ ẹ wá máa gbé ẹlòmíì ṣe pé ìwọ fúnra ẹ àgbà ní ẹgbẹ́ àwọn ti dàgbà wọ́n á wọ ọmọ ẹ wọ́n ń gbé ẹlòmíì ṣe pé kí ṣe kó ti ẹ fọ̀rọ̀ wọn pa mi ìdí ìfi bra ṣe máa àwọn ó kàn fi wọn á gbé ẹlòmíì ṣe pé wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ ẹlòmíì ṣe pé wọ́n wá ń wọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá báwo ṣe máa fi ṣó níwà kó níwò kó fíò so bóyá báwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì ń ṣe ń wò ìyẹn ẹ̀bẹ̀ dídí fíò ọ̀ ẹ̀yìn ti dàgbà bí ẹ lóbi máa nà or I feel like I want to buy more Asian win as I almost a piece. I understand my daddy is talking to one brother that looks like my teacher. That fuck. Daddy is bantering with Bob. My daddy is bantering with one Egbon that is very beautiful. Like that Egbon is just talking his own. But my daddy is just saying fuck them. Tell a lot of me, and they were town. So I came to Walu, one or two say, I just to pull them in that. No, yeah, you, you pay tell for me. You know, is anybody need to move gen or line? Kilo de tea or roying? Ó ṣe máa jọ mí lójú tí mi nílé fọ̀rọ̀ yín pa mí ní gbogbo àwọn dájọ́ wà inú mi máa ń dùn pé Paparino ẹnì kankan nu yóò sọ pé ó wá tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ ìyá yìí kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì nínú mi ìgbọ́ rí o like àwọn tó wá tí mo wá tún rí tí mo máa ń rí tó máa ń wà tájọ́ ń wà kò sí kankan nu wọn tó tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ ìyá yìí kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó lè mú ẹ̀sìn wá lé so tẹ́ bá ti wá ṣe kò sí yín tẹ́ bá ṣe síbi kan Paparino ni ò tú àwọn èèyàn lẹ́fun yìí ó kàn yẹ kó dákẹ́ kó wá jẹ́ kí kẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn I call on everyone who feel like Paparino wrong in any way. Let me hear how Paparino wronged you. So how did he wrong you? Me, I'm expecting African television. I want to have one-on-one discussion with you. And I know what this call might look like. You might say, me? How can I talk? Well, sorry. Me, if you talk to me, respect will follow you. Yes. So respect them. Respect the around they were contagious. Like if I give you attention from people will follow you. But if I love you, love will follow you. Funny, there is one more thing I will say tomorrow. Bushi, Paparino, I'm sorry that I'm using your platform to do this. I'm sorry. I mean well for your platform. Count me in. I'm sorry if this is not accepted. Now, but this is the truth. I want to talk about how you have used your bitterness on J4M to send mysterious help away from you. And you are now thinking that things are not going well for you because you are doing J4M, or some people are doing voodoo in J4M. Whereas it is you that have used your actions and inactions, your words and unwords, or tantrums or banters to talk about people that have anointing on their head or that are ordained to come and say something at the time. You don't know many people God will just drop something on their mind and they will come. And it's not that they are necessarily a good person. And they will come, they will put it on the platform and that platform will amplify it and it will get to the right source. But just because you have been sent by the devil, now it's not the devil that is sending you, it is the bad energy in you that you should have gotten rid of, but you did not get rid. You have now contaminated the work of God that God has sent someone. But if you shatter here, want to lay here, don't I hear one badge and say, why feel pain? No. Because she's saying you do bye. This is something I will talk to. Maybe I should leave this to other people to talk at this point. If somebody wants to speak, no problem. If not, one more. Sherry, bye. Alákẹ́ ní pé kí n má kanra mọ́ yín. Mo fẹ́ kanra bí ṣe wà yìí ni. Ìkanra wà because normally àwọn èèyàn ò fi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí everybody come pay as cruise. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ cruise lọ sí platform Salo. Nǹkan tá à ń ṣe náà ni wọ́n tó tọ́ lòun náà wá ń ṣe àwọn gbé àwọn ẹlòmíì ṣe pé lọ síbẹ̀ nígbà tí gbé sínú G4M sínú nǹkan tí a fi ń wá justice fún ọmọ kékeré wrong kan totally wrong. I didn't start like this too. Mo start like someone who analyze sọ̀rọ̀ respect. But you know èmi educated ọmọ ọ̀tá ni I went to education mo tún lọ education street mo mi kàn lè máa lẹ́nu normal thing I was educated on both sides of the world. Now mo á lo education pé ká máa lo respect Mr. Lágbájá do you think ẹni kan ẹni náà gbé ìwé díẹ̀ ẹ máa ṣe ẹ wá fi pọ̀ ọmọ alátalẹ̀ wọ ọmọ alátalẹ̀ gbẹ agbèrò yẹ ẹ máa ta tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì fún yẹ mi mo lè má jẹ́ kó ta ẹnu páàkì mo lè wí ṣọ́ọ̀tì yẹ pa mo lè dá ọjà ẹnu mo rí àwèrè jọ ẹ lọ despite pé mo lè I know how to legally be right at the same time I know how to tautically as a tout be still right kí ló wá ń bá kà wá fi tèmi lẹ̀ fún mi tí wọ́n bá ń jó àfi ọ̀nà sílẹ̀ ni àdọ́nà lẹ́sìn tó ń jógi tó ń jọpẹ́ tó ń mú ilé ìjẹ tó ń mélé ìjẹ tó ń gbélé sẹ́nu tó ń mélé sẹ́nu tó ń fẹlé sókè tó ń fẹlé ìjẹ á fi ọ̀nà sílẹ̀ èmi ò dẹ̀ ní kẹ́ má wàá fẹ́ mi wọ́n ti ní sẹ́ nǹkan tí ẹ̀rọ ẹni tó máa kọ́ tí ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ sí náà ó ti rẹ̀ ti kọ́ńfì ti ṣe rí ó jẹ́ yín ṣe kò sí problem ó ti dà á sí lára wọ́n ló ń wá kìnìún ní mi dẹ̀ ọlọ́run ayé kan fún ní asylum tó wà ó so because kò lè ṣe torí títí olórí burúkú ni àwọn ọmọ ẹni torí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ni káwọn ọmọ yàrá jẹyà kó sọ wọn ṣe ọlọ́run wọn dẹ̀ ṣe ayé káwọn ọmọ yàrá jẹyà kán fún ẹ lásàlọ́mù yẹn ṣùgbọ́n wọn lọ àdúrà náà ni kò lè jẹyà kó bá ti fún ẹ lásàlọ́mù yẹn wàá lè lo orúkọ wàá lè ní status lọ́dọ̀ àjọba èèyàn lè wà fún yẹ ẹgbà yẹn gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí èèyàn lè wà fún yẹ ẹgbà yẹn ó rí pé ìgbẹ̀yìn fẹ́ bá yẹ ẹ̀ta yẹn ó ní àwọn kíkù èrè kan tó lọ́wọ́ tó mórúkọ mi sẹ́nu bra who is doing this is doing kíní kan jọ lọ sí kíní kan ní ọjọ́ tó defame me without knowing who I am. Mo ní kéèsì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀kan fi ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní o ní status which is I sympathize with you. I don't want that for my family, neither for myself, and not because of you, because you are a glory person. It is because of those children. Because if they reject that, it will affect them. Mo fẹ́ kán wá fún ẹ tó bá tún wá ṣe nítorí àwọn ọmọ yẹn nìkan because kí ìyá ilé kò sí mi lọ́wọ́ kò lè ní status kí ìjọba lè dá ẹ mọ̀ kí ẹ bá fẹ́ fa ẹ̀sìn rìn wọ́n á lè rí ẹ fa ẹ̀sìn rìn ìyá ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó ti fa ẹ̀sìn rìn àwa wọ́ọ̀dì ìjà ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn gbà ẹ̀ wọ́n á mọ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn there will be foundation tó máa take care wọn ní mọ̀ pa a máa tú wọn gan nígbèkùn ní ìyá hatred someone who contaminate their head with hatred so àwọn afa ìyá àti tiẹ̀ ọgbọ́n sí ìrìn kan fi máa fa ìjà máa mú ẹ sí ìrìn gbogbo nǹkan torí gbogbo everybody inú wa máa dùn náà yẹn láti support o nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀ wípé mo jàre because mi mọ̀ ẹ́ rí I don't know you mo kàn ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ti tèmi ìwọ kọ́ ni òpàmùbàdé mi kọ́ ni mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ kí wá lọ́rọ̀ mi wá lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tó ń dára bí pé èmi ni nǹkan báyìí bó wà á lé ẹni báyìí nígbà báyìí kó oògùn pa ẹ́ oògùn tó dẹ̀ máa pa ẹ́ kò ní pa ẹ́ nìsín kò lè ṣe yá ọmọ ẹ̀ kó sì fi ẹ́ lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn tó bá ní àṣàyàn táwọn ọmọ yẹn ti ní lẹ́gà kínní tá a fẹ́ wọ́ọ̀dì ìjà ògùn á pa ìyá ìdàrú fún wa báwo rí ọ̀rọ̀ ń bọ̀ I sympathize with Kofi Ọlọ́run that woman need help that woman need serious ó nídìí àbílẹ̀kìtì ẹ̀fọ́ mi sílẹ̀ rẹ̀ mi ilé ẹ̀bẹ̀ I can't help her how can I help someone who is not help people someone who have let me just leave her beg maybe she doesn't know what she's doing. Maybe has anyone checked that woman's mental? As in, have they referred her to a psychiatrist? Because there are many people that are mad and they don't know. Or no. And you would think that they are online, they are if you hear them, you know that I'm willing to go. Look at that DJ Chicken. Look at that DJ Chicken. If people know near DJ Chicken, say, hey, if you pay DJ Chicken, who can shake cruise? They might go, whatever they might go about way, like, what is Yahoo? No man, no. But to leave them, DJ Chicken are a big person, we know. But only you, blogger, if we know them deeply, you will know if they still, maybe they have sanity or not. Because, Shemo, àwọn kì í ṣe mental check-up wa ẹlòmíì wà ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti take independence away ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti take independence láti lè make decision ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti take away nítorí pé mindset ẹ ò lè make decisions mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n clinically lọ́ máa understand kíní yìí. Àwọn psychiatrists lọ́ máa pera wọn jọ and it will go to some from some psychological process, some examinations and all to lè detect okay, this person me feel pé kan fi yẹn ní ability láti lè take decision mi rò pé ó yẹ kó fún láì láti lè máa consent láti tẹ̀lé máa tán live lórí TikTok because bí akíní tó ń fún yẹn ó ti affect ẹ mọ̀ tí o máa ronú gbà mí ọmọ àwọn depression kí ni lè ti affect kó wá máa kanra ajé mọ́ kí ni because why would anybody tó lọ́pọlọ máa wá fún àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n ní ẹni tó kàn máa ṣe àdáadáa online ẹ wọ́n ti sáà bọ̀ irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó yẹ ká advocate pé kí wọ́n mú fún mental check-up so that a kàn ní máa fi àjà láìṣẹ̀ so that èèyàn ò ní máa feel like ẹni tí irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé yẹ kéèyàn tún lọ fìyà jẹ kéèyàn tún lọ máa gbé ọlọ́pàá sí ẹni tó yẹ pé kò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe àjẹ́ lọ rí tẹ́lẹ̀ máa rẹ́ lómi tó máa padà wọn á ní pé ọpọlọ ẹ̀ torí pé wọ́n ti check wọ́n ti gbà tó lọ pa ẹni yẹn ó yẹ evaluation thank you kibos wọ́n á ti fún ní dáìsẹ̀ wọ́n á ti evaluate wọ́n á ti mọ pé wọ́n máa ti gba TikTok lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ àwọn ò ní ní problem báyìí àdẹ̀ni ní any reason láti máa sọ pé a fẹ́ dúró dè ó dìgbà gbogbo orúkọ wa tó bàjẹ́ kò ní lè bàjẹ́ so because wọ́n gbogbo àwọn ìjọba yẹn náà wọ́n kàn máa fún àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ lè wọ́n máa roam bad street torí pé wọ́n ń sún òyìnbó torí pé wọ́n ń kó pádà sójú báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n wẹ́nà ayé gba tápà ọkọ lè dùn kò wẹ́nà láyé lè máa jẹ́wọ́ tó mi ò láyé ṣòwò tó àwọn kan tójú ọtí wá àwọn fi ń gbádùn tó yẹ pé àwọn tèmi máa ń wí àìsí nìkan mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́ máa dùn a máa gbádùn a máa ṣe máa tí káàbọ̀ yá ẹ lójú máa tọwọ́ bọ ojú ẹ tó bá wá fún ẹni tó ń fún mi ní joy kì í ṣe pé Paparino kì í ṣe pé bí mo love like mo fẹ́ kú fún lọ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ẹni tí bá mi ní times mo fẹ́ gbádùn ẹ ni ó ṣe ń dùn èmi náà ní concern ẹ má bèèrè pé kí ni concern mo ní concern mi ni wípé ẹ ń trouble ẹni tí mo fẹ́ gbádùn ní time tó yẹ kí n gbádùn ẹ ní problem pẹ̀lú èmi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn báyìí pé kò ń ní òkàn máa ń fẹ́ kí mi ò dẹ̀ jà fún mo jà fúnra mi nìyí because ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbádùn èmi làwọn ẹ̀rí crew Ṣọlákẹ́ wọ ọ̀rọ̀ yín là ń tó látara meanwhile ó yẹ kí làgàtà ẹ̀rí crew Ṣọlákẹ́ kọ́ máa fa mi síra wọn lára kémi wà níbì kan kí n máa gbádùn kí n máa fi yín gbádùn èmi mo wá ń tojọ́ ṣe rí pé ẹ̀ ń stress mi rúru kí ni yìí rọ́bìṣì ni kọ́ńfì ṣé ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ ni kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ bàbá mi ìdẹ̀fẹ́ máa pe orúkọ because tí wọ́n bá pe orúkọ ti tèmi náà anyhow wà á rí ọ̀ràn wà á ra ọ̀ràn ṣùgbọ́n báwo mo ṣe máa wá bú African television I am an African and I ask you this question one day I told you that do you want to maintain African television's legacy? Are you coming with that African television image? You told me you are. We Africans, our ways are not fuck. Ọ̀làlẹ́ yẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún yín. Ẹ̀gbọ́nú ẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí sà. Ẹ̀sà ẹ̀gbọ́nú ẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí o. Why would you use fuck and you call yourself African television? Ẹ ti ní problem pẹ̀lú mi bẹ́ẹ̀. I am an Africanist, a Pan-Africanist who loves the betterment of my melanin body. I mean, I love Africa to grow and become the peers and just live to standard. So I will not allow you. I won't use the degrading words because you are not someone I want to use those words. Or resist and desist from using African television profile African television wọlé ẹjọ́ tó lọ long ẹ má lo fuck Ọlọ́run fi pẹ ẹ má lo fuck ẹ má ní problem pẹ̀lú mi o. We want image of good people to represent our good. Fuck is not our evil kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ wa náà. I should have something big like that and mo lè sọ fún gbà me if I can't even help you with my mouth I can help your brand. But can you brand thing of my help to every fuck. I don't have any problem with you alone. But I mean I just have problem with the way you address some things. If you want to address this, use plain language. When you use your name, you can use other but that thing you carry, but it's very issue for you. I use African television. I'm spoiling that brand because outsiders will come with the African television and they will hear what you are saying. Ẹ ká wá guided o. Èmi kọ́ ni mo ní live anybody ṣùgbọ́n àjọ ní ìlú yìí ni o àdẹ̀jọ́ ní Africa ni ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ̀ ni o tẹ́ bá ti wá lò tẹ́ lórúkọ yẹn gbé orúkọ wa dáadáa ni o tẹ́ bá gbé orúkọ wa dáadáa a máa ní problem pẹ̀lú yín so trespass you get me. So if I let it stage yẹn sìn everybody ti ń gbọ́n. Everybody is in that tier, everybody is not your friend. Everybody is not going to share good beyond me. Ọ̀rẹ́ ṣe bí ọyọ ọlọ́kà àdá káàkiri bí ọ̀lẹ́ńtẹ̀lá àfà àdáàdá. No. Everybody is not your friend. That tiẹ̀ mọ̀ ṣe tiẹ̀ mọ̀ ya. Ṣe mọ àwọn ti tiẹ̀. Tẹ́jọ́ wà ní class tẹ́jọ́ understand ara yín pé yẹ báyìí wọ́n kàn máa dà kiri bí ọlọ́pọlọ yíyọ bí àwọn tó ń ní purpose in life wọ́n á ti dé báyìí ẹjọ́ tó ń tò yarí sí ẹjọ́ rẹ̀ ń tò bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn kan lọ́wọ́ àdéhùn ó yà ẹgbẹ́ tẹ akájọ tẹjọ́ àyọ̀ àwọn tó ń ní substance tó ń ní value tó ń ní stance tó ń ní nǹkan tó ń gbé dání. Má bá wọn ṣe máa jẹ́ ọlọ́gbọ́n ọmọ mi jẹ́ ọlọ́gbọ́n wọ́n gbọ́n tiẹ̀ jọ́ ń tọrọ lọ́n má tẹ̀lé àwọn má gọ̀ jọ ayé minus ní ẹ̀ tó bá gọ̀ minus wà láwà bí ìgbà tájọ wà á nu tí wọ́n wá lọ́ ṣe bí ọ̀dẹ̀ ó bá kó báwa tó kù wọ́n gbọ́n wọ́n tó ẹ̀ pé wọ́n jájà wà gan ló ń dà àwọn náà máa wò ká já tó gbọ́n máa ṣe bí dáadáa ó dẹ̀ ṣe rí ẹ̀yìn kan yìí mo any reason tí màá tún ṣe rí tẹ́jú máa lọ jókòó síbi kan tẹ́ ẹ máa dàgàrà yín ó ní wípé òun mo tọ̀ lébi ìyẹn ní wípé mi yàgbẹ́ sára ìyẹn ní wípé kinní kan ni ìyẹn ní wípé mi ò lè ló kàn láàjù kí ìyẹn tọrọ wà ká kẹnu wa tọrọ kẹ́bíwọ̀dì mọ̀ wípé ọgbẹ́ ṣàkátà pàrà ni kẹ́ni ló dẹ̀ ṣe ṣàkátà pàrà kó yan ìwọ náà tó bá fi yan má dúró sórí ẹ̀ tó bá jù òótọ́ ni ò ní ìdàtí wáìn tẹ̀síwájú mọ́ náà everyday náà ni on gaslight tó bá sọpọ́tì nǹkan tí olórí ẹbí ṣe lè lórí ẹbí ṣe dáadáa tó bá tún sọ olórí ẹbí yàbàyàbà lọ́la wà á tún wà lára wọn sọ pé olórí ẹbí ó tún ṣe díẹ̀ káàtó normal tó bá everybody ló ń wà sí ibi everybody á wà sí ṣùgbọ́n owó òtítọ́ tí ẹni bẹ́rìn pé ẹni yìí tọ́nu wà kí ni èmi wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ because ó yẹ kí ìwà ẹni láti lẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè change ẹ̀ ó ní máìlì títì tó bá ti sọ sí gbọ́ program kan lálẹ́ yìí bí tó jẹ́ sílẹ̀ ní ẹjọ́ tó ń tò bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá fi ibi tó tún fẹ́ tó jọ́rọ̀ la ẹjọ́ yẹn lò àtò táwọn yẹn bá tún sọ̀rọ̀ tó tún ṣe ìjòrí ẹ̀ ọ̀tún la ẹjọ́ tó tún sọ nígbà yẹn wà tún lọ tó òun fẹ́ kiri ọtí ẹni bí ń rìn òní sọ pé òní kò sí ọtí kákan fẹ́ kiri. Mo mọ̀ pé nínú ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wà bíbá èyí tó ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ Àdùkẹ́ lọ ṣe ó gbìyànjú ó try ó gbìyànjú tó sọ ẹ̀ láì tó tún máa padà bíbá tó wá sọ ó wà. Àdìsá ọgọ ó wà. Mídà Mr. Adé Àdìsá Adé USA fi láìpẹ́ àwọn èèyàn kan wà. Hello you. Please mute o. Ṣé ibà wọ́n ti wọlé o sáré ṣe mí ó ṣe kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe mọ́ bí tọ́jú wà mí mú ìtẹ̀lé wọ́n record kẹ́ play ẹ jọ kẹ́ máa play ọgbọ́n ni mò ń ṣí ẹ̀ fún yín ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run láti orí ìwé ìtẹ̀mímọ́ wá bó ṣe ní kí n sọ fún yín nìyẹn mi ò lè ti sọ fún yín àti jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tí Ọlọ́run ní ká jẹ́ fún yín lè ní o ohun yìí ẹ gbọ́ ohun rẹ̀ mo mọ̀ wípé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí ọ̀rọ̀ mi á dúró díẹ̀ ń jọ́ dájọba ṣé proud sọ fún ẹ wípé mo ṣe ti Paparino yẹn olóyè burúkú ni ẹ ó yá wọnú náà lọ èmi máa dúró síwájú ẹ máa ṣe kéta ìyá ẹ ṣé olófẹ́ gbọ́ máa ṣe kéta ìyá ẹ nítorí máa wà ń bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run àti bẹ́ẹ̀ wàá rò pé bí a mo lọ tọ̀ màá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé mo lọ tọ̀ mo ti rí yẹ látẹ̀yìn mo ti rí kó ti fẹ́ kún ẹ̀ o wàá rí mi màá lọ tọ̀ ńgbà yẹn màá dúró láti dí bọ́lọ́run ti fẹ́ pàṣẹ wọlé àṣẹ ti pàṣẹ wáyé máa kàn wọlé dé ni màá ṣe kéta yá ẹ̀ màá nílé yìí kò lọ́ọ̀bì kankan màá mú yẹlẹ̀ wàá wọ náà àwọ̀ náà jọ yẹn màá mú yẹlẹ̀ yóò gbé wèrè tó ń ṣe lélẹ̀ mò ń kọ́ sílẹ̀ mi wòlíì Ọlọ́run lèmi áńgẹ́lì Ọlọ́run lèmi láàrin jẹ́pọ̀ ẹ̀ tó bá di ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ ẹ̀yin olóyìnbó kan àti màá dúró tì yà yín lọ́rùn ẹ máa dúró tán pé eléyìí ẹ̀sà eléyìí ó bà yé jẹ́ o eléyìí sá ó bà yé jẹ́ ẹjọ́ ẹ̀sà ẹ bá wa ti ilé ìbọn náà eléyìí ò lè wọ ọ̀run putin Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ sí wa lẹ́nu bí bá ṣe máa yọ ẹ́ kúrò nínú àwọn èèyàn kiri go on support evil now go on with evil be supporting it will lead somewhere one day and when that time come all of us will still come together like this wọ́n ní ti ní pé ẹ̀tẹ̀ bọ̀dá àwa kan ẹ̀tẹ̀ bọ̀dá èmi bọ̀dá mi mọ́ anybody bọ̀dá mi mọ́ ọ̀sùn mọ̀ pé ìfẹ́ Ọlọ́run ló máa ṣẹ everybody dey try lẹ́yìn tó kù yẹn fẹ́ ṣe ní hard feelings yẹn Ọlọ́run ti rán àwa wàlẹ̀ azírí ẹ̀dẹ̀ láti fi ọwọ́ tọ́ yín lọ́kàn wípé ṣe rí kéèsì yìí o kò ń ṣe ẹjọ́ wèrè o mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ o tí o bá sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí mọ jẹ́ kí ọkàn ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ló fẹ́ o má tẹ̀lé ẹnu dẹ mọ̀ wípé o fẹ́ fi àdúrà ràn kéèsì lọ kọ́ ló ń jẹ́ káwọn tí ó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe dáadáa kí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ ẹjọ́ kò kún agbọ̀n afẹ́fẹ́ ló máa kó gbẹ́jọ́ ẹ lọ but at the end of the day gbogbo ẹjọ́ wèrè táwa ń tò tá a fi ń gbádùn torí wọn kó táwa fún lò yẹn létà àwọn tó ti wọ́n ti wáyé ṣe dáadáa àwọn kan ti wà àti sọ́ di gbádùn and you guys are true àwọn fẹ́ gbádùn but àwọn tó ti wáyé ń dúró pé they want to still stay they stay
beautiful.
Why?
Ẹjọ́ ta ló bírèkì àti princess o? Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ orógun ẹkún lórúkọ Jésù. Ó lọ gbé bọ́kẹ́tì. Princess ó lọ gbé bọ́kẹ́tì.
If you live in Italy, listen. Child.
Our animal rescue team was on the ground in Florida, assisting law enforcement with over 80 dogs.
Hold on. Oh, Jesus.